H killer. No cap. Yeah, fuck nigga, no cap. Get back, little nigga, get smooth, thinking that shit rap. Blew a lot of money, but I made shit back. I'm a big dog, little bitch, that's facts. Fuck nigga, no cap. Get back,
This is that's Virgil Abloh.
Yeah.
Is that corporate?
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, you was late. We finna surprise you.
Is that famous Savon?
We finna surprise you. We just covered your shit up.
He said you was
Hey, look, you a good salesman. Hey, you a
Hey,
good
damn,
salesman,
hey,
man. You a good salesman.
He told me he was late.
You
All right,
a
we
good
ready?
salesman, man.
All right, man. Welcome to another episode of No Cap, man. Where capping is allowed, but
It will definitely be addressed.
I'm your fucking host, Chicago King Day, aka Mr. D fucking Diddy. I got my girl in the building, Jazz Carter, Skrill fucking Bush, and Mr. Six Ring himself, man.
Yes, sir.
I got my dog from over east. Everybody know the fuck he is, man. State your fucking name like you in the county, nigga.
Donald Trump. Okay.
Nah.
I'm DJ L. Goddamn it.
DJ L, man, and I got my fucking dog over here, Mr. Coming the fuck I feel like it.
My name ain't in the wall face. Ain't no.
Oh shit.
But I told
He
you
got
though.
about 5 motherfuckers he done made rich on
I
the
supposed to have
goddamn
a
wall.
key, man. If I had a kid, it really become like I
Gee,
feel
I was
like.
look. I had a
You know
whole.
that.
I had
If
a
we get
whole.
down like that, I should have a key.
Hold on, I had a whole ceremony for you.
I believe.
You can go sign the wall, actually. The
Yeah,
name will be on the wall. Right there.
right there. You got
Give
the
him
sound
marker.
wall. But look, we had a whole ceremony put together for you, bro. For real. I'm capping, but no cap.
Put
I'm
your
one
name
of
on
these
the
car salesmen. Go ahead, man.
You just got here late, man.
Listen, I don't want to buy that coupe. I got a family, 6 of us. But you know what, Dave? I'm going to buy the coupe.
The
We're
cool for
going to
you.
make it work. I can put the kids on the trunk and, you know, it'll work.
Can we all take a ceremonial shot? Is
Fuck
that,
them
is that
kids,
something
man.
that can happen?
Bernie Mac.
Man, get them cool. Get this
my
cool.
shot request.
No shot, bro. Drink your
No
drink.
shot,
bro.
man. You already slapped, man.
I'm an alcoholic like George Jefferson.
Now, the one thing I know, everybody became a fucking alcoholic during the pandemic. I know I found myself every day drinking the filth in the house.
I became an alcoholic in Carbondale.
Yeah.
That's how you
Before the
Carbondale.
That's
pandemic.
that college shit now.
Yeah, I drink myself to death. I love it.
Man, you ain't had number 2 shots. You had knocked over every bottle. That's why ain't no
That's
bottles
why
on
it's so
your
empty
side.
up here. It is.
I'm a recovering alcoholic. I love you guys.
You're doing great.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We got some legends up here, man. I'm going to go ahead. I ain't finna act like no pussy. I'm going to introduce you. This is Larro.
Thanks.
Fucking drill pioneer.
Oh, shit.
But they can't decide in the fucking checks your ass was there on time. But when I called your ass, you here late.
That
Why?
makes sense.
Why you pull up late when Dave called you?
Shit.
We in Chicago.
And we the guys.
We in Chicago, and you know, Mother Nature intervened between the guys, and that's like an exception.
But which
I
Mother
seen the-
Nature?
I seen
Which
the
Mother
shop
Nature?
because
The
Mother
weather
Nature came
or in the house Mother Nature?
The weather. The
Nah,
weather, Mother Nature.
Gee, I just
Called
FaceTimed you,
ice
G,
and
and you
things
was
like
sweating. You had a robe on. Then you pull up with an empty Hennessy bottle and an empty ass cup. What you was in the house doing now?
Home studio working. Home studio working, you know.
Hey, man.
Having to hit ice, ship ice away and shit like that before you move. You know, grown shit, man. Don't you move around in Chicago, Mother Nature keep putting.
Yeah, that's true, man.
That's when
Chicago.
you grind and you don't come out. You know, when you grind, you don't come out. You come out, that ice or snow is piled up a little bit.
Yeah.
Wouldn't expect it.
I was definitely stuck in the car.
Yeah, I was checking out fucking I was checking out Chicago Media Takeout, shout out to them. But they was like, the city put like 20, 30 fucking salt trucks.
No, 200.
200
Yeah.
salt trucks in the street.
The
Is
city,
that true?
The city get the street straight. But you gotta think about
Which streets though?
The main streets. Think
Gold
about-
Coast.
They get the main street straight. I'm gonna say the main vein, they're gonna get the main vein straight.
Okay.
But what you gotta count is you got the side streets and then you got them garages. You got alleys. You know, New York ain't no alleys, alleys. You got them garages. They don't hit them damn alleys, open their garage trying to get out. they say 14 inches of snow. You see that snow, like, damn, 14 inches? Open that garage, 14 inches gonna be right there.
Yeah.
It's looking right at you. If go and pull that car right through that 14 inches, you're gonna think
See,
about
that's what the rich property owner niggas know. If I'm
rich-
on CTA, I'm just thinking this shit gonna go up. Fuck it, I figured it out.
But you on the main
You
street
ain't
though,
on
if you on the
Hey, you ain't
CTA.
you ain't been on CTA in a long time. I don't know why you playing.
I just wrote that shit yesterday.
That shit sounded real good. This call no
did,
cap.
didn't it?
You cap.
Hit
It
the
sounded
button.
real good.
Yeah.
Hit the button.
Yeah.
Cap. He capping his ass off.
You know what the transfer look like now? The CTA transfer.
Hell yeah, I
Credit
used
card or something.
to, damn.
Yeah.
I
See,
remember-
look, he say, damn, he ain't saw one.
I used to have the little yellow ones when we used to have the reduced fare cards.
I remember that.
I used to sell them bitches.
Oh, yeah, you talking about 90.
Yeah, that was 06 when I was trying to
And
figure
you don't
out
get
like-
indicted, G. Cause they looking for niggas who's doing that shit.
Hey, I die about this shit. I'm drunk. I'm letting y'all know I'm gonna say whatever.
It's on
Say whatever.
It's on today.
Dangerous, man.
Now while we thinking about, while we thinking about saying whatever,
I'm sorry, bro.
Is it true?
L getting intoxicated down.
I don't care, G.
is it true
I stopped giving a fuck a long time ago.
that you was PPP before the PPP came? They said you was giving out 10Ks to one of these bitches.
Not they, somebody specifically said.
You was giving out 10Ks like.
Dave said.
No.
Dave particularly. Dave
No,
What
Dave
Dave?
asked you. I'm asking you a
What
question.
Uh,
I ran through my 10K, so I'm trying to get one from you. I'm trying to figure out if you still giving the motherfuckers out.
What's funny about that is this stuff just come out. It's like a couple contracts I think had 10K on it that I probably put out here. Did I ever sign an artist and give them $10,000 in advance? No, I didn't sign an artist and give them $10,000 in advance. I gave people $10,000, gave it to them to do different things, but you'll see no contract when we sign nobody for $10,000 that they sign. Now I had a contract with Dirt a long time ago that had 10K on it to take care of some stuff he needed to take care of. But my main thing and why I ended up with Cranes was it wasn't about signing it wasn't about giving no advance, and that's what they understood. When I talked to any artist, it wasn't about giving no advance. It's like, all right, you get 10K, 20K, 10, 20K, you think you get on a $200,000 deal. You're looking at it saying, I got a $200,000 deal, but your advance is 10% of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's easy, that's simple. All right, what I came in was real business. Now, we ain't gonna do no fluff with the advance, but I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do behind the scenes. I'm gonna let you know how I'm gonna work this money with marketing and all that type of shit. You know, when I signed my first artist, I came in, the deal wasn't even a recording contract. That shit was that shit was some shit with management coming in to do basically marketing with $60,000. I had 6 months to spend $60,000. I spent $60,000 in probably 60 days.
I say a week.
60
days.
days.
And 60 days on the marketing campaign. True story. I spent $60,000 in 60 days in Chicago, saying it was stickers every fucking way. Boom. From that, yeah, we got to renegotiate.
Yeah.
I remember that
It's a
time.
new deal.
Yeah.
It's a new deal. Like, I'm looking at this paperwork and I'm seeing that I'm the only one responsible for the $60,000. Now I spent it. It's gone now. I got 4 more months to. Now I don't want to get renegotiating 4 more months. I want to figure this shit out right now. Cause I still got to spend money, and I still got a wish list of stuff I want to do. You know, this shit was like a dream come true. You know, man. You put some money aside, you can fund your own career and be a CEO of your own company and do whatever the fuck you want to do. Hell yeah. Like, you know, so I wouldn't sign nobody saying get this money up front. Take this ride with me. Like, let's go on this ride. Like, I got it. Like, we good on the back end. I'm gonna take care of everything, and I'm gonna show you what needs to be done, and I'm gonna show you how to incorporate your own company and duplicate what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta pay your dues. You coming in, you ain't got shit.
Yeah.
What you supposed to do? You supposed to be a partner. I'm supposed to look at you as a partner. I'm a giant out here. I'm supposed to lean down, whisper in your ear. Then, goddamn it, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna lay down, and we're gonna be partners. So you start getting up there. When you get up there, then I start stepping up some more with you. It don't work like that.
That don't make sense.
It don't work like that. You know, sometimes you bump your head doing shit like that. You know, my mother told me some slick saying about that. Like, you'll bump your head doing that. Once you get so far up with doing things, I would say successful, and you start going down to talk to individuals and come with a business plan instead of just giving them what they want. You know, we think it sounds good, but that shit can get real problematic.
True.
You know, you just fuck their whole
I
train
wanna
of
say
thought.
this,
Give them
bro.
a plan instead of some money.
I gotta say,
Agreed.
bro. We gotta give love to the people who invest in niggas' dreams. Like, for real talk, like, we fuck with all the big homies, but it's people that take their hard-earned money that they earn in other industries and invest in niggas' dreams, and niggas don't care. And, like, a lot of them niggas that operate like that, they like the worst type of person. Because it's like, say you believe in being a rock star, and I take my money in another industry and invest in you. Like, that's like the greatest gift that you could give. And I think we don't show niggas enough love for that. Like, niggas feel like they deserve it.
Yeah.
Hit the bomb on it. Hit the boom, 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 boom.
Hey, keep it right there, though. Keep it right there.
Straight up.
But for real, that because money hard to come by in this era. This is white America, bro. And for people to take their money hard, like I see Bro Dino and them, for them to take their money in other industries and shit and put their money into somebody to make them a star, like, that's like a blessing, bro. People don't understand that. Like, this brother did that for a lot of people, bro.
Now, let me ask Larro something.
Piggyback off
Hey,
that.
that's why I was about to keep it. Let me ask you this. Just an estimate. How many artists have you had that, from the beginning, that you just explained, it's logical, right? Now, it makes sense business-wise. How many artists have you realistically had that heard that it sound good and they hop on board, but then when the money comes and they don't understand business, it becomes a problem?
A lot of artists didn't understand it. A lot of executives didn't understand that. Producers didn't understand it. Videographers didn't understand it. A lot of people. It's like a whole introduction of the music business in Chicago. That was also about now a whole new spin on what you used to and what you heard, because times change. You know, we got the internet popping out. The internet wave hadn't hit Chicago like
so. You was way ahead business-wise overall, like realistically.
You just saw the vision.
I've done a lot of stuff, man. Business, like, straight, I call it 6 o'clock business, straight up and down. You know, hand on the 6 and 12, that's straight up and down business. I was a mortgage broker. I got a fucking food service sanitation license. I done did all type of stuff, like I got insurance. I done did a lot of things out there, beat the streets up, like all type of things. And then just coming from there, it goes into what El was saying. Once you've been out here in the city of Chicago, any urban city, and you putting your work in, you figuring your path out. You know, you trying to figure out what you're gonna do, how you gonna make it. You have kids, how you gonna take care of your kids, how you gonna take care of your family. You transcend from the streets to getting something legal, you know what I'm saying, and getting it working. And then you think in your head, like, I'm straight, I made it, you successful, you good. Like, anybody look at business, you there. You can go anywhere you want, you can buy anything you want, you keep taking care of whoever the fuck you want, as long as you want. And then you decide to say, you know what, I'm going to take this money, I'm going to start investing in some people. I don't even know.
That's
But I believe in, and I'm going to see, you know, let me see what happened with this. And you start, then you just get hooked to it. You know, you look up and you start seeing people that you genuinely trying to help, but you just helping, not doing the same thing when it comes to yourself. They're not looking at you the same, they're not viewing you the same. And then it's like one of them things that we say, when they're not looking at you the same, man, you stupid or you goofy. No, when you get to a certain point, y'all not looking at each other the same. They looking at you as an opportunity. You looking at them like, I got you.
And the business part.
That's what I'm saying.
Same thing.
And what's
Now, but when you
fucked
thinking
up
of like you want to help, you looking at how you really want to fucking help. That's the thing. So that's where it come into play is the person that's giving you that help. You may not be ready to get that help that that person about to give you, because he ain't about to just say, he go this money for your temporary needs.
Exactly.
He go this, little bit of gain right here to get past this little rough patch in your life. They come to you saying, listen, here go a business plan that I set up and I thought long and hard on, and I'm ready to spend all my money on.
But you got to recoup your money.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. But some artists don't really know that.
ROI.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's what
I'm
comes to
saying.
play is why I say a giant, because you surpass that. So when you having these conversations, I've done so many things with business. I don't even know what it's like talking to somebody and don't understand how to recoup. Like there you go. That part and just the language of talking to people is kind of like foreign to me. I'm talking to somebody, I'm talking about business, I'm saying, yeah, we're gonna take this money, we're gonna do this with it. It's like you're supposed to automatically know the money gotta come back.
But a lot
How
of
we
them don't.
how we gonna get to the next step? Like, damn,
And a lot of them don't.
you so weak, bro. You so
Would you end a conversation when they don't know?
Right.
It depends on who it is.
Okay.
And that's what it goes to my mother. Saying my mother told me. She told me, she said, if they eat McDonald's, why you gonna take them to Roof Chris? Eat their ass McDonald's. And I'm like, whoa, I'm like, that's kind of harsh. But she like, fair. She say,
chicken nuggets on.
Because they begin to think you're sweet when you do that.
Not even the sweet part. It's the part of they're not used to it. So now they at Roof Chris and they complain that somebody's coming out taking their order, gotta walk off, they gotta wait on their food. Man, I have my food already. It's so tripping. Like this is, I have my food. It could have been doing this and doing that.
There you go.
They not appreciating it. It basically goes to the appreciation of. They not appreciating it.
But
So,
that got its pros and cons too. And I know your mom said that, but it was people in my life when I was coming up that I used to eat fucking chicken nuggets, but they took me to Roof Chris. And that shit developed me into something different. I wanted better. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about that person mentality. You know, how they looking at the game or how they looking at you, because that's why I said they begin to think you sweet. When you take some niggas that just ain't used to shit, really ain't used to shit, low down, dirty niggas, and you take them to Roof Chris, when they get back in the car with they people, they're like, man, folks sweet. I'm gonna have folks for 200
Nah, for real.
And they got a point in the sand. It wasn't physically going to the restaurants. See, my mother did. It wasn't physically going to the restaurants. It's the whole idea. It's the mindset. And you get past that part, like you just said, go to the mindset. It's the mindset. Yeah, that person that's leaving from going to Roof Chris thinking anything other than this was a nice restaurant, and I really appreciate this person taking the time out to take me here and give me this experience.
But the thing about it is,
rob them, whatever else, but
that's an investment though. All of it's taking a risk. All of it's taking a chance. Like
yeah,
you can take a chance. Right, it depends on the individual. You know what I'm saying? Some people ready to receive that experience, that blessing, and some people ready to call you a goofy.
And that's when
you know what I'm saying? Like you're sweet.
That's
right.
the gamble.
It's a gamble.
That's when you in casino. That's when you just doing this.
Right.
You just like, you know, you throwing them dice. That's a gamble. Like you said, you don't know who's gonna appreciate it. You know, that's what my rebuttal was to her with that was like, you know, you right, but you don't know, and you never gonna know unless you do it. I'm gonna throw the dice. I'm like, I'm not. I got to a point just in life though where I did everything I wanted to do, and I was on my second set of goals. I was on my lifetime goals. My goals were, I didn't do this before I die. You know, so that's when this came into play was, if I didn't do music before I die, I was going to be a miserable person. Period, point blank. I don't care who I'm around. We weren't going to like me. I just see myself as grumpy old man sitting up thinking all the opportunities I had and how I could have did it. I'm like, I'm not be a sore around anybody I'm around. I'm telling you. Like you just said earlier, fuck them kids. That's how it be. And I want to do shit.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. They dancing. What's that movie when they was dancing to the 5 Heartbeats?
Hey, I love the kids though.
5 Heartbeats. They was dancing to the Flash guy. At the end, they was like, man, what y'all listening to? I'd have been feeling like that.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I want to do it.
Hell, have you ever ran across that with the beats, with the investment?
Don't be over here drunk, man.
You need your money up front, or you investing in beats, or you charging up front? Come on, what?
I invest.
Oh, so I can get a free beat and you'll believe in me? What? How it goes?
Because I texted somebody music earlier. You ain't sent me no package.
They ass probably weak.
See, that's a good one.
No, I ain't see that.
Have you ran into that though?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Some niggas is destined for the grave. I'm gonna be real, bro. Like,
break that down. What you mean?
I'm still here because bro. I just understand.
You gonna die too though, bro. We all
ready.
gonna die.
I'm ready.
Right. So what's your point? What you saying?
I'm ready.
Let me answer the question. I came in the era where everybody was checking out, depending on who they was with. I never picked a side, bro. You gotta understand, bro. Let's talk about this for real. Let's stop.
Come on, L. Spit that shit, bro. We listening.
Listen, like brothers like this dude put their money in the artists and niggas play games. That's why King Louie is not relevant now.
Okay.
I'm from 79. I don't give a fuck about nothing, bro.
Okay, let's do it. Come on.
The reality, no, let's be real, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Listen what I'm telling you, bro. You got people that really care about this shit. That really want to invest in artists. This brother got to take his money that he invested in the things he aspire to be and put it in the niggas for them to waste, ain't no time to fucking waste. Like, so for me, like any nigga that I came across made it, whatever, you know, because I understand that this is what we aspire to do. All that free beat shit, ain't no money in beats. I get this shit because I love it. I'm smart, I got money the other way. Young Chop, all of them, like, I love them to death, bro. They don't even talk to Chief Keef no more. You know what I'm saying? The reality is it's a disconnect between the investors, the creatives, and the executives, bro. I'm here to bridge that. And my niggas is here, all my people, bro. This is a mentor, man. You know why? Because I watched him put his money into some people that didn't appreciate it. To make their lives different, for their kids not to have to be working at McDonald's, bro. I don't give a fuck about these niggas, bro. Because I care about the people that care. He care. I'm pretty sure you care. I'm with the niggas that care.
I don't give a damn. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, I'm with the niggas that give a fuck because it's
just sitting there talking if he ain't give a shit.
No, he don't give a shit. But it takes so much time to learn the talent, grow.
No cap, we ain't gonna
No, for real. I'm just being honest, bro.
Cap. Hey man, he said he came to this motherfucker because there was some cap going on the show, right?
Oh yeah.
You text me a couple times,
Bro,
I think twice.
When capping is allowed, we'll be addressed. We address capping.
Well, what's the cap? Let's address it.
Address one with the PPP thing. Instead, it wasn't no.
PPP say the black community.
I never signed nobody that
Was Larro? I'm thinking though, was it maybe because of how he presented it to you, or was you just standing on your own 10 toes, no matter how?
I mean, Larro was the $10,000 nigga. Like, I'm gonna give you 10,000. I'm gonna sign you for 10,000. I'm gonna sign you for 10,000. Nigga, you can't sign it.
10K crazy, he was.
Yeah, he was 10K
throwing
crazy.
10Ks out for PPP. I'm not one about that. He speaking on. He watched one of our shows and
never signed nobody gave him 10K. That's out there.
Mentioned the
Lyrical is fake.
I'm gonna tell you something. Lyrical mentioned that.
I don't give a fuck.
Something about that. That's what cap part 2 is going into that. You know, and I fuck with Lyrical.
She said she fuck with you
too.
I
fuck with Lyrical.
Yeah,
I do keep things 100. That's who I am.
Yeah.
Lyrical's a victim.
Lyrical had a management company.
Wow.
Lyrical had a
We
management
had a
company.
conversation.
Lyrical had a management company. She had a lot of people who signed to that management company. Like when I came on board, when I came around Lyrical, I talked to her and she talked to me about like mentoring. Like she said, man, I appreciate this. Man, I appreciate this. But you can mentor me and help me through this. I said, I ain't got no problem doing that.
Yeah. Larro. I'll never forget when he pulled up on me and, you know, I'm cool now, but he pulled up on me and he wanted me to got a car. And he was like, you popular right now. Like, you do everything. Like, what are you? Media, whatever. You do every fucking thing. And I'm like, yeah, you know what I do? You know, we on the scene of a video shoot. And he's like, you just need to come on and just bring LDM to Lawless. And I was like, why would I do that? Because what happens when they like a big.
So I started bridging that relationship, and I wanted to bridge a relationship with anybody that was doing music in Chicago that believed in the music that was coming from Chicago. That's what I was on, and I'm still on it. So when I'm talking to her and just on that page, like, there's no comparison. I didn't have a management company. I had a record label. So when it stated that a conversation was had to try and take over the company or do something like that, no, it's these things called mergers, it's these things called acquisitions, it's a bunch of other terms where, you come up with a form of a contract and you do business together. I saying that she was passionate about management. I had a record label. I didn't start a record label to be a manager. I started a record label to run a record label, run a publishing.
Oh, you was a Suge Knight, Chicago Suge Knight? Like,
I wouldn't even consider it. I wouldn't.
No, I ain't talking about the Grammys. I'm saying, like, actually, you had a label, like, you.
I have a record label.
Right.
It's incorporated as a record label, independent record label. So as an independent record label, you have to staff the label. You have to come up with different departments. You know what I'm saying? So, I want a management division, and I seen her talent. She's good at what she do. You see, she's got, she went through her bumps and bruises like everybody do in business, but she's passionate about it. And she's gonna keep going. I seen she be resilient. So I'm like, yeah, let's what's up? Like, let's do some business. Exactly what you want. That's how it's coming. What you want. 10K hit, I'm 10K, here you go. Whatever, it didn't matter to me if it's advanced. I'm advanced to 10K.
10K?
No,
he's speaking on that's what
if it was, if
he's
it
speaking
took
on
that,
what it took.
I didn't care what it took.
Right.
I put money to the side for that. I put money to the side for that, knowing that I had to staff up, knowing I had to pay salaries and paying salaries, some advances on salaries. Like I had a whole business curriculum in my head and wrote down on how I need to operate. And that's how I was going, real aggressive. I wasn't going in the blind. I had already thought of that. So yeah, it was easy for me to say, I want to, like, let's partner up. Join up. Like, what's up? Let's do it. So when she spoke on feeling vindicated that she, you know, didn't do that and was able to stand up and do her own thing, and she mentioned that, you know, how you know I wasn't going to be, how you know my company wasn't going to be bigger than his. Why we look at that? I wasn't looking at, you know, what my company bigger than hers. I could have instantly looked at my company bigger than somebody, so I'm talking to him.
Correct.
You know, I'm like, how can we do this together? You can't do this alone.
Really get the bag.
You can't do this alone to really get the bag. Cause I'm looking at what we talking about. Hip hop, man. Let's be for real. Hip hop is in everything. Like, are we so closed-minded that we don't know hip hop is not in everything right now? Everything that's done, hip hop has touched. It's in the DNA of all type of stuff. So it's so many different departments: marketing, promotion. Like, you know, brands that come and sign up. People that want hip hop artists influencing movies, sitcoms.
Commercials.
Like, it's so much stuff. Oh my God, it's clothing. It's so much stuff. So it's like, how do you think you're gonna really run all this yourself?
Right.
I knew I couldn't. I'm looking like I need to be a Phil Jackson. I need to get these. You know, I need to get coach a
Building a team.
You know, and my vision is to do a building, which still now is gonna happen downtown, skyscraper. Trump got his name in Chicago. Lawless Inc. came in Chicago. People don't like Trump. His name's still right there.
Yeah.
But do you like Lawless Inc. or not? I want it up there. In Chicago, see it in the skyline. You know. And the building can be filled with a bunch of individuals that believe in this shit and pushing hard for this shit and passionate about music. And they all have office in there. What they gonna say then? Oh, we don't want to pay Larro rent because what? That's what I ain't like about this. Is it because I look like this? Because I'm from where I'm from? But I can't come from the streets. I can't, you know, been through the stuff in Chicago that people think that, you know, when you go through that stuff, you're supposed to be dead or in jail and succeed. So that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Is that what it is? I run into that a lot. You know, other than that, what? I don't have a college degree. I'm not sitting up here talking about how I went to this Ivy League school to get this knowledge I got. But I really beat these motherfucking streets up and beat the business world up and got this knowledge. So what's the problem? You know, is it because I'm young? That's always a problem too. But all of it go to Willie Lynch. I guarantee that. All of it gonna fall in that Willie Lynch level. You know, all of it gonna fall in that. So I don't subscribe to that. You know, when I hear it, I want to try to address it to, you know, wake us up. That ain't the mindset. If somebody come with an idea and they ready to fund that, and it makes sense, you know, why not do it? Why hold on to anything else of not doing it besides this is a good idea and it can work? Why you don't want to do because it's this person, because you don't want to look like, you know,
it's so competitive.
What is it? Like, I don't, like that part, I don't. It's like, what is it? I can go into a number of things that get controversial. We go into different categories of talking, but it's like, it shouldn't exist. You know, it shouldn't exist. You know, I really thought out what I wanted to do. I really thought it out. I really put the money to the side. I really did the education. I took a lot of classes, you know, I took courses and classes for different shit. Like, I started doing things like that. I want knowledge of something, I go take a course on it. You know, I find out when it offers some type of training for it. You know, in business in general, they got continuing education. There's no profession where you don't got continuing education in. You have to have a certain amount of hours of continuing education. So I believe in that. So I will go, you know, get some continuing education, find out what's going on with the different things I'm involved in.
Right.
Hey, what's your issue with Larro?
Yeah, you been just huffing and puffing. I'm like, what's on your mind? What's going on?
He was breaking down some. You like, nah, fuck
You
that.
like, fuck that.
Why? Let's stop being
No, let's bring it out. I don't got
Damn, I
all
talked
that.
all that long time, so y'all wouldn't get to that. That was my point.
I was-
Yeah, we ain't finna forget that.
We getting I
don't got issues with lyrical. Let's just start crediting people for what they really did. Like, at the end of the day, bro, like, listen, man, all this Hollywood, I don't care. I stopped caring a long time ago.
Well, this ain't Hollywood right here.
You gotta let me talk, man.
Go ahead,
I love
bro.
you, big bro. Listen, bro.
That liquor.
You ain't asked the question.
I'm talking for real. The reality is I don't have a
gave
problem
him
with
too
lyrical. The reality, listen, man, fuck all that. The reality is this: is Chicago is in a state where we in the position of power, which we influence the country, and now everybody feeling away based on what position they got versus what they don't got. And it's like, that's why I honor Larro, because it take a lot to put your own money into these niggas. You know, that ain't from your neighborhood, that ain't from where you from, they don't do what you do. To inspire some kids to make some money, to talk to these executives that's white that got this cotton money from 200-300 years ago that could change a motherfucker life. That's why I honor this guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just be honest, bro. My name stamps forever.
So let me ask
I don't ever gotta make a beat again.
Right, so let me ask you, do you feel like all the artists that you help create, that you can touch, that you could be a bigger household name, your face could be bigger?
Nah, because I'm an escaped slave. This is the underground river. I don't want to be no famous nigga. Niggas be famous and go crazy. Look at Young Chuck.
But you know what?
That's a good point.
I'm here. I'm in the rack. I live here.
Well,
Nigga can't do nothing to me.
Listen,
I'm just being honest.
I think that
It could be a lot, but the reality is,
that's something.
when you
I
play,
get the
I'm just talking
speaking,
shit. When you
but now
playing
he
in
get
this,
flowers,
I
man.
want to be
Right,
famous.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Fuck
right.
famous. I did it
If
without
it's-
popping
but
out.
He shouldn't look for that. He should be passionate about what he's doing. He's
I
absolutely
care.
right,
I've
but
been
now,
doing. Let him out. I've been doing.
should he
music
get flowers and should he all that fame? Whatever the
I'ma
fuck they're
get the
giving
flowers.
anybody to do anything with drill, yeah, he should be getting.
Listen,
There's a lot of individuals that
Big
should
bro,
be
I'm gonna
getting.
get the flowers.
Why
You
is
know
that
why?
though?
Because listen, let me
Look
tell
how
you.
drill influenced the
Hold
world.
on, we
Right
giving you
now.
some flowers. Let's give you some flowers.
Look how drill.
You don't like flowers?
No, let I like him. You know, that's how I am.
brother.
I just want to know, do you like flowers?
No.
No,
Me
now
neither.
let Larro
You
speak.
know why?
Well, get you
Because
some right quick.
I'm gonna take
Hold on,
my
let Larro
shit.
speak, because you like me. We gon'
I'm here. This is my big brother.
You gotta
hold on a
see.
minute,
But you know I'm behind the scenes.
I grew up with jazz. I just don't give a fuck. I stopped giving a fuck a long time
You,
ago.
you
But
get
I'm
it
just
now,
saying,
you gonna get it
'cause
when you
from the
dead.
outside
If you die, you
looking
get the
in.
cash. Somebody gonna throw a flower in that motherfucker.
From the outside looking in,
Anywhere it go, you
for
get it.
me, it looked like, okay, so from the outside looking in, I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of looking like a whole, like, taboo, like y'all, you invest in your money, you putting stuff in, you doing work behind people, you putting work behind people's talent. I'm sorry, I would want my flower. Like, I ain't gonna cap. Because my whole thing is, if I'm investing in you and I'm seeing in your dream, I expect for you to spend the block when it's time to spend the block. Now, that's just me. But my thing is, because I'm sitting here and I'm listening to the things you saying in your mindset, I'm listening to you in your mindset, I'm just trying to figure out how is Chicago no longer a mecca for music, period. When you think about it, you look at, because I'm just a female, I'm just looking in, I don't know the ins
Just
and outs.
window
You know
shopping.
what I'm window shopping. You get what I'm saying? And I see
Humbly speaking. Go ahead.
everybody goes to like, no, because what we see is, you gotta go to Atlanta. You want to rap,
yeah.
you got to go to Cali. You want to do music, you need to go to Cali, you need to go to Atlanta. Oh, look at Lil Durk. Lil Durk was doing this, that, and that. But then when he went to Atlanta, you know, put him on, they took him under the wing, and now he popping. Why isn't that a thing for Chicago anymore? Like, why ain't people saying, I need to get to Chicago? Or at least, why aren't we
Can
hearing it?
I answer that?
Change that.
Answer it, L.
So,
I
Let L
don't
go.
want to be rude.
Let L go.
I totally disagree with that. Atlanta, listen, Lil Durk went down there and phony kicked it. I don't give a fuck. I just introduced his first 2 albums. I don't care. Listen what I'm telling you. Chicago is the Mecca. Juice WRLD, Chicago. Polo G, Chicago.
No, but that's not what I said.
No, what I'm saying is people,
why
listen.
don't people think
What was
that?
his
People
status?
don't think, listen, people don't think that.
They should.
If you in these real label meetings, they're not going to Atlanta. Come on, bro. Listen what I'm telling you. Them niggas, listen, bro, let me explain something to you, bro. The black community is in a hyper-masculinity state. That's why the King Von death was so controversial. Because we scared everybody, they feel like they got one on us. So now, that's the vibes. But that nigga in Utah, I'm here. I'm not hiding. We not hiding. The reality is Dirk is the best artist to ever come from here. That's just the fact.
Probably the biggest, not the
No,
best.
the best.
I mean,
No,
actually, people
the
need to
biggest.
start having.
Bro,
That kind of makes sense
no,
to me.
I'm talking about in my era. I'm talking about in my era.
okay.
I'm
Yeah.
judging on my era. I'm talking about
Yeah.
lyricism. I'm not going to debate that. What I'm saying is this. He's the biggest as that. Kanye West is 10 years before.
definitely.
What I'm saying is right now, the reality is this, is that Chicago is the 3rd biggest market in the country. But it's the first It's the #1 market per capita, black folks in one area. We have influenced the country. I tell Larro all the time, between that Louie and Chief shit, when that shit hit, it made the whole black community nationwide say, internationally, like, what the fuck? It was a new NWA. And we haven't really adopted that. And the reality is, yes, some people get money and shit, but the reality is, like, we haven't really embraced that to the point where we are being responsible. Everybody trying to get their couple dollars in their Rolls Royce, Cullinan, and Lambo truck because they want to feel good about themselves because they want to fuck the hoes. That's what it's about. It's all a trick.
You can't knock people for what make them feel.
I'm not knocking nobody.
That's easy.
But don't even.
No, some of them need what he said.
No, what I'm saying is
Right.
Atlanta is looking here and they're trying to figure out, gee, this is the realest innuendo of street gangster black culture, and it's tearing us apart. And now we're proving our point because back then the whole thing they don't sell records. Polo G selling. Juice WRLD was selling.
Right.
Everybody's selling now, so it's like, oh, it's marketable
G
now.
Herbo streaming.
No, G Herbo is not streaming. I made G Herbo. He's not streaming.
He not streaming?
Come on, do the numbers, bro.
Man, I be watching videos. I
You're watching videos and looking at the numbers. Herb is not.
Herbo's
doing
good.
No, he's not doing good. Let's put it out. No, he's not doing
Man, let me
good.
hear.
Hey, listen, bro. Let's put it out there.
Going off of what's
No, that's
bad.
not.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
that's the fact. Herb is not doing good. At the end of the
In
day.
what perspective, man?
No,
We
no,
gotta
no,
be clear,
no. Let me answer.
He not doing good in
Herb
what
is
perspective?
popular. You know him, but numbers wise, Herb ain't made the record. It's the truth.
We talking about
No,
money.
we talking about
like
no,
you just
money.
said.
So
We ain't
you
talking about the
weigh
fame.
skill.
Hold on.
Wait,
We
you
ain't
weigh
talking about the
skill
fame.
on numbers. That's cap.
We ain't
Play
talking
the
about
cap
the
button.
Don't
Knock it off.
You just said you ain't talking about the fame. You talking about the fame.
We talking
Get it
about
right.
knock it off. I love you.
Go ahead.
Knock it off. G Herbo is not streaming. Polo G is not even streaming. Look at his album sales. They successful, but the perception of success is different based on who looking, brother.
Who cares?
Who cares? The motherfuckers who paying the dollars.
But my point was,
I'm sorry, I love you.
my point is,
You want him to
everybody look at Atlanta.
This
and
my
they
brother.
like,
Give him some more.
I don't give a fuck. They need me.
Chicago got a beat right here.
Yeah,
That's
Chicago.
my point. When they sit here and they talk about everybody signed a P, yeah, P is P. Get your what you gotta go. You got a P right here. This motherfucker is saying.
I had a conversation. The reality with a P. But Jazz, the reality with a P is that number one, he got social media. Number two, he's in Black Hollywood. Atlanta is very small compared to Chicago. It's easy to
Exactly.
take.
So do you
Atlanta is the size of the fucking East Side. I could take that over. Look, knock it off. Just because you sell a couple pounds of weed, you ain't the shit. Nigga, it's hard to innovate in this city. Stop playing.
It is though.
No.
It is though.
Hold on, wait.
That motherfucker small.
Wait, try to innovate when you got 58 games.
He said some shit.
Look,
Hold on, Jazz. He said
I'm
some shit.
operating in a different plane. It's hard to innovate when you got 58 crews. Atlanta ain't nothing. It's Bloods, Crips, and GDs. That's three niggas. I could.
They out there.
The GD's from Chicago.
All I'm saying is,
In Memphis.
I'm not knocking the brother P, but let's be real. This
Who is P though?
Listen, this is the first.
Quality P.
QC.
Let's talk facts. Let's talk real facts. The #1 urban center for black people in America is Chicago, per capita. So the reality is, it's hard. It's fucking hard. What he did is hard. Let's give you your flowers. He's the first person to break a female on radio from the drill culture.
Katie got banned.
Oh yeah, let's get
Let's
that one
be
for
real.
that. That was a good thing.
You wasn't listening to Katie for real? You didn't give a fuck. He made you give a fuck.
And he made us listen to him.
What I'm saying
That was
is,
true. I listened to
I don't
Katie.
give a fuck because I know that the reality is that this is the same shit that we want to perpetuate. Is that niggas didn't put the twerk in for niggas and niggas threw it away because they were given this. Like for me, I wasn't giving nothing. Niggas don't like me. I took my fame, bro. I don't talk to her.
I don't know why they don't like you though.
I don't care.
What's the no? Fuck that. What is
If you
streaming?
give him a couple
What
more
is
drinks,
streaming, bro?
you gonna see the ego comes out.
What is streaming from your perspective
It's
on the
2 L's.
inside?
Okay.
Y'all don't know it's 2 L's.
Let's talk the
You get
real
2
talk.
DJ L's.
I'm saying.
Let's talk the real
Hey,
Tell me
talk.
what streaming is.
There
You said
is
they're
no-
not streaming.
Watch this. Let's have a conversation. If you go in 2000, bro, you buy a Jay-Z CD.
$20 plus
Boom.
tax. I
Watch
know where
this.
you're going with it.
You're not paying me. It's free. I could hate you and play your music, but you're paying to be 4/10 of a penny per stream based on advertising to sell something that my fans ain't gonna buy because they won't even buy my shit. You ain't selling nothing. So, watch this. The way we consume music is different. I'm not knocking her when I make this statement. He would agree with me 100%.
No, facts are
Stop.
facts,
Hold on.
man.
Wait.
You keep explaining yourself. Just
No,
talk,
I'm
bro.
explaining because I'm a scholar, big bro. Watch
right,
out.
go ahead.
I love you.
Yeah, go
Listen
ahead.
what I'm saying. No, listen. Herb in 2000 was the man.
They drinking
Because no, it's
Oh
cool.
man, they need help, man.
No, I need help. I need help. I need everything you could give me. Listen, the reality is that ultimately I'm famous. My baby mama's famous. Everybody's famous.
Who your baby mama? Oh, her.
No, I don't have no kids. Listen, I'm saying
You still wearing rubbers?
he
You
give
gotta
you
stop
scenario.
wearing rubbers though.
Hear me out. Let's
You gotta go raw
let's get
sometime.
the
That shit
message.
feel
Let's
good.
get the
Trust
message.
me.
Let's get the
That
message.
shit feel good,
Roll
don't
your
it?
dick- roll
You
your
gotta
dick
go
on the
raw
crap.
Bro, it's
sometimes.
low
G.
lit.
Yeah. All right, but go ahead though, bro.
Whatever, bro. I go past it.
Go raw sometime. That shit
We
feel
gotta do what we
good.
gotta
Come on,
do
say
in
where
the
you
hard
at.
time.
Hell, they trying to
Listen.
trick you.
Hey, that shit feel
Drop
good.
the deal,
Go
bro.
raw sometime.
Herb is famous.
Roll your dick across the
Nah.
crap.
See,
table.
hey, look, I ain't cutting you off.
Hey, I'm trying to
But-
trick my
Hey,
man.
look. All right, hold on. I'm finna let him go. But he be serious as fuck about like sometimes
gotta
let
go
your
raw.
fucking head down and hold the condom in your head and just
It's
put
a
that
war.
motherfucker
It's
in
a
your
war. I
head.
don't got time to play. It's a war.
Square, my lad. Go raw sometime, man.
What's wrong with your love?
Hey, L, fuck what they talking about.
No, go ahead,
The
dog.
reality is, let's look at my personal one. I criticize myself. Herb is popular.
Yeah.
Herb is one of the most popular rappers in the country. In the old system, he would have sold records. In the new system, I could engage with him whether I want to pay for his music or not.
Nigga, you know how many bootlegs I bought in the Master P era? What are you talking about? Them bitches was free. What was it? Napster and shit was free down.
We
What
gotta
are you talking
talk.
about?
We gotta
bro?
operate.
Napster, you know what
Hold on.
Napster was? Motherfuckers
We-
get
listen,
LimeWire,
bro.
you know
We
that
gotta-
shit?
we gotta- hold on.
99.
We
They
gotta
shut
base.
after down.
That shit fucked my
Yeah, but it
computer
was
up
free
back
for us.
then.
And everybody
We
couldn't
gotta
do that.
base our arguments on
You know that, right?
scholarship, not
Everybody
innuendos.
couldn't
Like
do
that shit is
You
irrelevant.
was privileged to
In the
you was
current
privileged to
era,
urban
he don't sell
and
records.
those
Lil
amenities.
Baby, all right, bro.
No, this is all I'm trying to get to what you saying. Go ahead, finish.
Lil Baby don't sell records.
Records don't even get pressed up no
No,
more,
you
bro.
listen what I'm
It's
saying.
2022.
No, do the knowledge, bro. What I'm saying is that hip hop has been so infiltrated that to the point where all you got to be is famous to turn a profit. So in the reality, the streams is cool, but the reality is that the money ain't there if you're not making melodic music. Melodic is that's what it is. So you're not doing that, you're over with.
For what? Like, listen, bro. Listen to this.
I can see.
Listen. Just hear me out.
Bro, you
it's
don't know
20
what the
billion
fuck-
people on earth, bro.
Knock it
Like
off.
music,
20
not
billion
the only
people out
fucking
streaming music.
selling
No,
music.
that argument is asinine because 20 billion people out listening to hip
What you
hop.
understand?
They listening
I'm
to
not a
rock.
fan, I'm just-
They listening to
I know
motherfucking
L.
Christian
I'm not a
music.
specialist in that. I'm talking about hip hop
I know
music,
him.
bro.
Kanye's made a fucking gospel album.
And no, but Kanye,
I didn't listen to it because I don't fucking like gospel.
and you not a consumer of that
And guess
product.
what? It didn't
They a
stop me from.
politician.
It didn't stop him from
No.
fucking streaming 3 billion times because I
They a
don't like hip
I
hop.
think
don't
that
like
the
rock. I
argument
listen to hip hop.
is you don't even have an argument. What I'm saying is I love you to death. What I'm saying is looking at
No,
myself.
I'm asking you what is streaming to you because
I
to me,
no.
I look at them if you're making money and you're making music.
That's not.
And you can take.
no.
I'm asking you your
No.
perspective. You
What
ain't
stri-
told me.
No, you ain't listening.
All right,
bro.
I'm listening.
Now I want to ask
What's-
something. What happened in your fucking career that got you feeling like this?
I feel great.
No, I know you feel great as a motherfucker.
Look,
I'm saying,
I'm saying, listen.
because you always now hold
What I
on.
realize, oh, come listen.
I'm
And
saying,
you
can I
know
tell you?
verses when they
Look,
say
Don't
busy.
blow me up, goddamn.
Now, look.
I need the
Yeah,
poison in my cup.
Busy bone ain't
It's off
taking
my
his
shit.
Now look,
Hey, what the fuck are you doing, man?
now, keep it going. Now DJ L always been known for being for
Ain't nobody
speaking
with
his
me
truth.
yet.
I'm saying you always been
Take
known
the
for
get
speaking
off.
your truth, but it
I
seems
will
like
kill
right,
anybody playing on me, bro.
but it seems like right now you pissed off.
Yeah,
I'm not pissed off. No, what it is I
I know
realized,
there's no cap.
I realized it was all a
Has
game.
to be more cap.
I don't care, because I got 1,000 niggas
I
follow
agree
my
with
lead
him,
like
though.
Jesus and Dr. King.
I agree with
Listen what I'm telling you, bro. I realized a greater plane by listening to brothers like this, brothers like E, brothers like even JB, even though
you ain't pointing at me no more. Why not? What I do?
No, you talking with you, man. Cal, look, I'm not a character. I'm telling you the facts. I realized.
Hit that button.
I take everything. Whatever.
No cap. Hit the no cap. What you talking about?
No cap.
All right, keep going, man.
The goddamn, now boxed out, boxing already.
Right. I took all the doctrines, all the knowledge, all everything, and came with an idea. And what I realized is that we all running a rabbit race.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as a producer, I was a musician. When I got into business and I started seeing the greater plan, I realized what was going on. It's like brothers like this brother. We was in school.
Which brother?
Vince the Prince, whatever. It doesn't matter.
What's up, Vince?
Yeah, we was in here doing music, trying to be great. Because we,
over there. Y'all can't see
yeah.
him.
But we was,
they can see him.
We was trying to do music.
Or assassin. I don't know.
We was, you know, even when, I mean, you got all my people here, but we was doing music trying to build, and we realized that we loved it, and then we got into the business, and then the business made us a ride, right? And then when I realized it's like, yo, why do I have, it's 315 million people, black people in America, right? Or million people in America, right?
Allegedly.
He know the exact number. What's the fucking number? How many
What's
people
the
in
number?
America?
Dad, you love
Count
this shit.
millions of
Don
black
King
people.
Day, man. Everything gonna be, they gonna go back and forth.
All right, let's
My-
just fucking go back and
my
forth. You was late. I really want to go back and forth with you.
I'm like that know L though. L a politician.
I ain't let him politician there. He a political prisoner right now. Let him do his thing. I got one. I want to ask my guys. Y'all good?
I ain't good. Come on, let's go.
Y'all good?
We finna drink.
My thought is this.
Hey, this is a podcast. Y'all can walk up, drink. I don't give no fuck.
Because where does the money really come from? Because like you just said, it's not coming
Right now,
from
let me explain something. You got most black people.
Everybody in the back, in the
Yeah, huh, just walk
podcast,
on
come
this
get
side.
y'all a drink.
You got.
Hell talk.
I'm gonna let you.
We edit all that shit.
Hey,
Come
come
on.
on, come on.
Yeah.
I just let niggas get their shit up.
Right.
You got most black people feeling like,
Just take them out.
we all, you know, you gotta think, it's only certain career
Got
paths of
kicked
us
out
as a people
Clubhouse
we
the
feel
most.
like.
Everybody's been on
sports.
Clubhouse, I guarantee.
Right,
I'm gonna let the
L?
brother finish his point.
Guarantee.
He set niggas up, get kicked out.
Listen.
He terrorized
I
Clubhouse.
love it. Let's do it.
I mean,
He terrorized.
I
L
mean,
terrorized.
I mean, because I'm just
L
speaking.
terrorized.
I'm just like, you know, I'm coming with the next Islam doctrine. I'm speaking with right as
Come on,
that.
let's stay on track.
I'm on track.
Okay, come on.
All right,
Listen,
go ahead. Give him the flow right now.
the reality, and look, the reality is this. Is most blacks in America is looking at 2 or 3 options of viability for their life, right? And let's just say, let's take music. You got 5 white people in charge of 200 million black folks.
Agreed.
So it's like every white folks, every black person.
Like-
Handle your point, brother.
No, we hear you.
No, we listen to you. The
Ratio
camera,
20
hold on, the
and
camera
one.
listen to you. Let
Listen,
me be clear. The
I
camera
mean, the
listen to
reality
you.
is this, bro. Like,
Y'all got beef.
no, this is my
What's
brother.
up?
This is my
All
big homie.
right, let's go. All right. We keep going back.
I
Man, you
just,
got the
I just
flow.
understand different, bro. You know, I just understand.
All right, go ahead,
Hey,
speak. You got the
me and
flow.
L battle it out.
G,
And go back and forth.
we got
with theories
98 cameras in this
whatever, and that's
motherfucker.
what I see,
65
that's what it's
mics.
about, though.
So do you.
What I'm saying is
I
over.
appreciate it.
What I'm saying, what we all
It's a
saying
fine
is,
line between genius and insanity.
Now he just remembered because he said,
Fine
you
line.
know,
Once you
besides
start seeing,
combo,
understanding stuff,
you won't hear what he's trying to say.
No, he dropping gems. We
what
better
I'm
get back
saying,
to it.
Let him go, big bro.
is
Let him go.
legendary.
That's my man.
But the reality, this is my big homie, but the reality is this.
I just know you instigating, that's all.
I'm just being honest, bro. I can't
I
go
might be trying to
count.
save him.
I'm beyond the dynamic of a GD and a BPS. I don't even care about that. Those are microcosms for the macrocosm. Bro, listen. The reality is, I'm not like I don't.
Zay know this shit. Zay say yeah.
Well,
Fact.
come on, because where does the money come from? Because remember, that's where you
What the reality is
It's
this.
the genius
It's-
insanity. I'm going somewhere else.
I'm not insane. I got my righteous mind, black man. Listen
You're on
to what I'm
another
telling you.
frequency. You
I
vibrate on a certain
realize
And that's what get confusing
that
between genius
on the
and insanity.
plantation,
Is on that frequency.
on the plantation, only a certain amount of slaves got to live a certain way, and they tricked everybody else. Like the reality is, certain niggas was put in position to make the rest of us feel like it was lit. So yeah, you a kid in elementary school think a little baby the man because he got a Lambo truck. He the biggest slave. He ready to kill himself right now. I don't give a fuck what he say. What I feel is straight up. You got 315 million Americans. You got a certain amount of black Americans feeling like we all got to go holler at David Stern or Adam Silver or the motherfuckers at the labels, because it's 5 white folks that control everybody's life. When it's other industries. It's other industries, the tech industry, the fucking...
Nothing is monopolized.
Yeah, nothing is
monopolized. It's wide open.
Would you make a beat for Lil Baby right now, though? Right now, today?
No.
Why?
Why?
Hit the cap button.
Why?
Yes, he will.
No, why?
Hit that bitch 12 times.
Hold on. He may say no.
Hit that motherfucking cap button.
Hold on.
Beat that bitch.
Let me do that.
Beat that motherfucker.
Wait.
He might say no. He
Wait,
might
let me
say
answer,
no.
let me answer.
But individuals like myself that might be around him,
because-
they tell him, hey, you gonna make that beat.
Oh, so he do my...
No,
okay,
you
so
gonna sell that beat
because
on
the
Knock Your Ass
paradigm
Out.
you living in is
Straight
based
up.
on...
If we ain't cool.
Oh, so he ain't
we not
saying
cool.
no.
Say
No,
no.
no.
Sit there.
Because
Because I got about 200 beats.
So he ain't capping.
I
He
would
would say
say
no.
no beat.
Listen, because the
I
paradigm you
send a beat
living
to
in...
him.
Listen,
How about that?
because the paradigm...
Put his name on it.
Hey, y'all
It
got
is
to
to him.
talk,
I send a
man.
beat to him and say, hey,
Yeah, bro.
I got about 200 beats from Facts.
Wait,
No
so
cap.
are you saying he's not capping about he wouldn't make a beat?
Let me
Probably
answer
would.
the question,
He
bro.
might- he may or may
Because
not.
the
But if I hear
paradigm...
about it, I got 200 beats. I'll probably send one to him.
Bro, do your thing.
Yeah.
Because the paradigm...
And I let them,
Because the
I
par-
deal with
Let
them.
them figure it
I'll be
out.
like, I got, it's gonna get cleared. I deal with them. I'm
Let me
gonna
answer
like
the
it's
question, bro.
straight.
Let me answer the question.
But why would
Because the paradigm you living in is based off fame, and at the end of the day, I don't care about that because it can't change my life.
But that's how you gotta knock down the...
No,
You
that's
just
not
said
how-
they making money off the
Name
fame,
me,
bro.
no, stop, bro. Name me one producer right now that's making over $100,000 in beats. You
Okay,
can't
but
name
this...
So look,
I don't know they finances, bro.
Hold on,
How
hold
much
on,
you making
for
per
real,
beat? Since you on the inside and you're a producer, give me an idea
No,
and we can say
no,
who's
no.
making. We don't know them.
No,
You right
let
here
me
with
answer-
us.
let me
How much
answer.
you making?
I'm not a producer. I'm a visionary.
Oh, okay.
I do
like
production
that.
because I'm great at it.
Damn. And you did say you ain't got to make
I
another beat,
operate.
so you
I don't have a
definitely.
nigga to make another beat
I
in my
know. I
life.
heard you say that,
because
too.
I operate in a plane that's about empowerment in a system that is based on capitalism, bro. I'm not acting brother woke.
No,
I just
that-
know-
no,
Oh
you
wait.
good,
Every nigga that ever listened to me is a multi-millionaire for a reason. Every nigga, every single one.
So is you
Don't-
listening to yourself?
I'm not joking, brother. I'm
How's that joking? If every nigga listens to you, a multi-millionaire, you listen to yourself, nigga, multi-millionaire. Fuck you talking about? That's a joke.
That's true.
But this is my thing, because I look at it like this. If you want to make a change, right, I feel like you got to break into some places to do that.
Why I gotta
So
break
if-
in?
Because the thing about it
Name
is-
me the highest
because
paid
think
black
about it.
entertainer in music, Jeff.
But think about it.
That
This
we
is
know
my
of.
point. This
No,
is-
that we are aware of.
That we aware of.
This is
Same
my
thing.
point. My point is...
Jay-Z?
What is Jay-Z doing right now? Stop. What is Jay-Z doing right
Man,
now? He said finance. Knock it off. Let's go.
You said music-wise?
Jay-Z sold his music company. He's working for Square. That's a finance company. Let's go.
I don't
Well,
know.
no, I was just
I
saying,
know.
but
I'm
he- but
researching.
he
I'm
was
doing
in the
research.
music
I love
first
you.
before he got there,
I know.
right?
So
But he was in
hold
the
on,
music first.
who's the number one right now, or
That's
the top
what I wanna
tier,
know.
the top running in music right now?
The top artist in music?
Yeah.
I would say the top artist in music, in my opinion.
No, we talking facts. See, this is what I'm talking about. You fucked up with opinions.
No, what you doing is the theatrics.
I'm talking facts, bro.
Drake's not the top.
Facts, don't get facts.
Drake's
Just
not
the
the top.
numbers, because you're going by
Kanye
numbers.
West.
Looking at numbers. Go by
Kanye
numbers.
West is the top guy. That's
Drake
fact.
out fucking streamed and outsold Kanye when
But
they dropped them
streams
two
is- but-
CLB
Watch
and that
this.
gospel
Let's
album.
have a call.
And
Wait,
Drake
wait.
got more
You sure you wanna
fucking
do this?
singles on the radio
He got a
than
deal.
Kanye.
Oh,
West.
I mean, he
Hold
got
on,
a
that's
Drake
what-
got
hold on.
like 4.
Hold on, wait.
Ye got
Hold on.
one track on radio and that's with fucking Lil Baby. His other 20 tracks, no fucking
Can I
body,
ask
but
you a
his fans know
question?
about.
So you think that streams are the equivalent of finance and music?
I don't think none of that, bro.
No, let's
'Cause
talk
I don't
fact.
count they money. I
No.
count.
Jay just corrected
So
my
you're
man Jason. He
weighing
said,
fame
billionaire
instead
said
of
10
acquisitions of assets.
I'm actually
I
not.
just wanted to make sure you
You
said
just
that.
told me, hold on, you told me
Correct.
that Drake is
I
bigger than
heard
Kanye
that
West?
today.
Numbers is not fame, bro. What are you talking about?
Show me what
are
numbers. Show the reference.
Yo, Google right here.
No,
Look at
you
this type
pull
of
the
shit,
Google up
bro.
and show me where he's bigger.
CLB streamed more than fucking Donda. Fuck is you talking
You
about?
sure? Bet me some money so I can take it.
I don't have to, bro.
Bet me some money so I can take your money.
I don't
and
have
spend
to.
it on
Why would
my
I
friends.
do that when I
Face,
be
that's
looking
true.
at the shit all the
That
time?
is fraudulent.
So how many singles does Kanye got spent versus?
How much money we betting?
Put it up, put it up. He got money
I
on
will-
the
listen,
table.
Money on the table. Money on the table.
Money
Now
on the table.
look,
Put it
I'm
up.
not saying the brother don't know, but let's have a conversation.
Okay, so it says right here, it says it took Donda over 8 days to reach 423 million. In contrast to Drake's Certified Lover Boy reaching 430 with 430 million
In 2
in
days.
only 3 days.
2 days. Fuck you talking about?
That girl
Next
can read.
conversation.
That girl good. That girl good.
That's why I say something.
We
Drake
want
album-
facts,
That's
not
why I say
opinions.
something. Drake
That's
album
not
did do
facts.
better than.
I'm gonna tell you why
Yes,
it's not
it did.
facts.
Yeah,
That's
Because
facts.
I go by.
They both
I go
rich
by
as
numbers
fuck in
for real.
reality,
Bro.
but I'm just saying we
Bro.
don't talk numbers, we can't talk
His
opinions, we gotta
influence-
talk
Wait,
facts.
wait, hold on.
Right now.
Let's let me
Influence.
defend.
Hold on.
Cite the
Wait.
source where that's from.
Vibe.com said it.
Vibe magazine don't even have a profitable magazine.
TheBlast.org.
All right, since you finna speak opinions,
I'm
show
talking
us
facts.
your source. You show us your source.
Let me ask you a question. I'm asking you a question. Hold on, wait. Let me answer the brother.
Okay.
Right? Kanye West flew me down.
They both rich as fuck.
No, stop.
Kanye
Let's
your
talk
homie,
facts.
bro.
Hold on, I want to hear the
Cool.
Kanye story.
Come on.
I want to
Kanye
hear.
West flew me
He
down.
flew you out. Flew. That's what they be saying. Flew.
I'm not a woman.
Oh yeah.
Hey, do what? Do
You
what?
let that
Flew?
ride. You almost had. You should let it ride. You
All
pay
right.
attention to it.
Yeah, all right.
He said,
Kanye West requested me to come work with him on his album in July, right? Come down now. Let me explain some of you how this shit really works.
Come on.
The man was playing an album that was being worked on in a space. Wow, A, not paying for the space, but using his name to promote the space with Arthur Blank. You know how I know that? Because Arthur Blank was right here, Kanye was right here. Let's talk that, right? Number two, Kanye West sold tickets for a concert that did not pay Universal. That's number one. Number two, I'm drunk, look, right? Number two, sold merch.
We want you to look good while you tipsy.
I don't give a fuck.
Good.
My name is it. Number two, sold merch for an album that wasn't out. In the big, watch this. Then played an album that wasn't done, no splits, no nothing. Then wore, when I'm sitting with him, having every executive in hip hop calling him, asking, yo, can you wear this and wear that? I saw Yeezy's niggas never seen. Who shared a dressing room with Kanye? You're looking at him. Ask Kanye, he'll tell you. Oh well, whatever, right?
I'm finna DM that nigga.
No,
Hold on.
I know on the 5th, I'm gonna prove my
I'm finna
theory.
DM him right quick.
Oh, let's go,
Right
right. Listen, he's a recording artist. Then did all that, right? Got all that revenue generated 3 times. Then got the companies to pay him based on what he wore. None of that's for music, bro.
Did his status or his
No,
fame,
no.
did his status or his music do this to get him his
You're
status?
missing one.
Did his fame or his music get him the status that you talking
I'm
about?
gonna stop. I'm gonna stop this.
Listen what I'm telling you.
It's overall, so it goes into why music.
Now he never turned in the album. He never paid none of the artists.
It's overall, so why is the
By influence. So what I'm trying to explain to you, brother, is
paid
this.
for. It's overall.
I get what he's saying though. His impact alone,
Yeah,
not
it's
the
overall.
music. His impact
watch this. I'm
alone.
gonna put this out there. It's gonna
More
go viral. Kanye said, "Hey,
His
you know we
influence.
paid Justin LeBoy $1 million. What
He
you
has
think
the
about the market?"
biggest. He is the
He
biggest.
don't
He
wait.
has the biggest influence.
Wait, Jason LeBoy, that's the little dude from here, right? Little
Ain't no
light-skinned-
little dude. Guy got paid $1 million. He paid the marketing guy and the viral guy before the
He ain't a
music.
little dude because he got paid $1 million.
Bro, listen what I'm telling you. Name me a producer right now in hip hop that's getting paid $1 million. You
For
can't
what, per
name me one
beat?
because it don't exist. Listen what I'm telling you, bro. He paid the marketing guy before he paid the musician. That show you where the fucking interest is, right? Because I had a nigga say that this was the best album in the world before I had a motherfucker actually make the best album in the world.
That's smart.
Exactly.
No,
Watch
that's
this.
smart.
So now I do it 3
That's what you're
times.
supposed to do.
Typical business, right?
That's not typical business.
It's not typical. though.
Marketing and promo is the fucking
Bro, I love you, but if you gotta speak, you gotta be informed.
It's typical to pay the first.
No, that's why
What
the
I'm-
first person to
what
get
I'm-
an invoice.
What I'm saying is,
Your invoice came from. Your invoice came from.
what I'm saying
both-
is,
your invoice came
G
from-
never put out the album.
producer,
They
you
forced
think
him
you
out
pay-
because the reality is
There you
this:
go. You know what I'm saying?
is that hip hop
Then
sells
somebody say
everything.
you stole something from him.
Let me say this: hip hop sell everything but hip hop.
Okay, so then this is my point.
Yeah, I
the
agree.
thing is, that's why I was saying when I said what I said.
Where's the money at?
Why not take what, if a motherfucker see what you just, the point you just made was, it's all about marketing, it's all about the image, right? So then, that's why I asked you, why the fuck wouldn't you take the money and
I'm
do the little
not
baby
anti-label.
song? Because the thing is, if it comes out like, oh, he did little baby stuff, that's marketing. Oh, well, if you're doing little baby stuff, then you should do my stuff, because you did little, that's
Hold on,
marketing.
let me stop you.
So
Lil Baby is
Hold on,
not
you
a
gotta
big
do. Hold on,
artist.
you gotta do the little baby song. Then you gotta find somebody to pay the money to to say you did the little baby song.
Oh, so they
Yeah,
not
that's
gonna
tough.
say that.
You know, like, cause when
So
you do
they're
little baby
gonna
song,
say
ain't you gotta have somebody, you
That's
gotta
tough.
pay somebody
We're
to
gonna get
say
it out there.
you did the little baby
Bro,
song.
listen
What
what
about
I'm
it?
saying.
Hey,
That's
bro,
what I need. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
why I
trying
said,
to
that's
What
why
I'm
that's
saying-
why I want to pay the
What
money.
about
What I'm
the
saying?
tags?
Oh, wait. Well, listen
What
what I'm
song
saying.
does? Song
No,
Can I
does.
ask a question?
Everybody got
Why would I care? Why would I care about Lil
What about the
Baby?
tags?
Listen, why would I care about Lil
Tags what?
The
What you
same
mean?
way the girls
The
care about
producer
being the
tags.
one.
I don't give a-
That's how you get
What that-
I don't give a fuck what the girls care about. When I got money, they don't
They
care about
don't
whatever I
carry. That's
care
not
about.
gonna. That's
What
not.
I'm
The
saying,
tag is
that's
not
the
gonna
point that I'm
propel
making.
the
The
song.
point that I'm making is
It's still you need.
It's
I love y'all. I love
Yeah.
everybody on this panel. I'm
it's
sorry.
about what's
You need
popping.
somebody-
Okay, hold on.
Lil Baby is not a bigger artist than the nigga that flew me out. Why do I care?
Okay, so I got something for y'all right now. Fuck Lil Baby, Kanye, all of them. I fuck with them ladies that made the Vax cards. They made $1.5 million
I fuck them too.
in 3 fucking months.
In New York.
What?
The Vax card.
They got the real money, tax free and everything. Right now we talking about Lil Baby,
Vax
Kanye,
card.
and all that.
We want to talk about their money though. We used to get in
No,
the game.
no,
Can I speak on the Vax
no,
card?
hold on. I'm just saying.
I
We
fuck
talking
them.
about some people that's really like us sitting at this table
Yeah.
right now. Cause
That's-
I can do.
that's
I
right.
need anybody in here got some shit. 3 months we can do 1.5.
Can I speak-
Yeah,
speak
nah,
up?
Holla at me. Let's
You
do
mind-
it.
you
I
mind-
say freedom.
You mind if I
Holla at
speak?
me, Jay.
You mind if I
I'm sorry. I'm acting like 6'9" now. ain't
You mind if I speak on that? Like niggas
I?
talk
What, the
about
Vax card? That's what you're speaking of?
Absolutely.
The fake back card, you gotta say, make
It
sure.
don't
Vax
even
card.
matter. Whatever
No,
it
the
is.
Vax cards, boy.
Freedom. It was real.
Right.
No, the reality is that most black people got to realize that America is a lawless nation. This nation was built on crime.
Yeah.
So if you don't realize that, like, this bitch is gonna keep being sent up with different schemes, different plans. This is a penal colony, no different than Australia, bro.
What school you went to on the east side? Because I'm from the east side and they ain't teach us this shit.
Boy,
What school you went to?
Boy, you went to
Well, he
Illinois
just
down
said he
there.
listens
Told
to
him.
NOI, so I would love for you to mention that again.
No, I don't even want to disrespect the NOI with the president. Look, I will not mention
That's
that.
facts.
I will never disrespect the Nation of Islam,
Okay.
ever. But what I will say is this: is
You
that
learned some real shit growing up on the east side.
I mean, on the east side, it was a melting pot because you got Jesse Jackson right here, then you got these different organizations, and you go out, you got the moles saying, oh, well, but they busting a nigga head open. You know what I'm saying? It's all contradictory in general, right? So you believe, hey, preservatives don't eat pork, right? But then you saw some, everybody's a contradiction. I'm the biggest contradiction, right?
Clearly.
But it's cool. I embrace it.
That's why I
You know
fuck
why
with
you embrace it? Because at the end of the day, we all got a date when we meet that other side, bro.
But L.
I fuck with L.
You said before.
Everybody
right,
gonna fuck
right.
with me because I'm gonna lead with truth. I believe in achievement. If you ain't achieving, get the fuck away from me.
Everybody
This
don't
shit
fuck
is
with
about
you,
achievement.
L.
If you the biggest dope dealer, be the best at it.
Yeah.
If you the biggest producer, be the best
Be the
at
best
it.
at it.
Every nigga around me, I want to be the best.
Go
I
hard,
come from a
whatever
side
the
of
fuck I do,
town
go max
where I was
that shit
around
out.
some of the evilest niggas in America. I'm a
If you gonna be
nerd. I embrace
controversial,
it.
be the
I
best at it.
embrace
That's why I'm
it.
gonna shut the fuck up. Be the best at it.
Listen, I embrace entrepreneurship. I embrace intelligence.
I'm gonna support that. I don't
Listen,
care what
bro,
nobody thinks.
like a nigga like King Lou.
Because you know what to do with it.
He was the best rapper
He's
to
the
me.
method to
He
his
was.
madness.
He got the slot, he got the love, and became arrogant. That's why he failed. I'm not.
Wait, hold on.
Listen, stop.
No, L, because you spoke on. We
not a-
got somebody here for the fact. We ain't doing
Right.
opinions. You having two of the biggest artists that we know specifically in Chicago at a point. We want facts. We don't need opinions. How is it even possible for two artists to disappear that we know factual was two at the same time in Chicago, the biggest artists under Lawless Inc. How is it? What can even happen to make
Oh,
that?
let him speak on
What
it.
happened to
I
Lawless?
won't go into saying fail or not fail.
Hey, that
I will
boy
say-
good.
I will say this.
That boy
He-
good.
he's-
It goes to market. It goes to marketing. When you stop sounding that horn, when it's that horn sounding, it keeps things moving. Now, if it's a problem, whatever the problem is, you don't stop sounding the horn. If you know that sounding the horn is going to pay it, it's going to keep money coming in. Regardless of whatever dispute you got about the money,
Personal over here. the business
whatever
over here.
it is,
I get it.
don't give it's irrelevant because you're in a business
I
deal.
agree.
So you make sure the money is there so you can fucking whine and complain about the money. Make sure the money there to goddamn bitch and moan about the money. Make sure the money there to go say somebody took the money from me. It's over there. You can go get it. You don't stop marketing, promoting, and goddamn it, sounding the horn, driving people to spend the money for the money to end up at that spot. That's what you don't do. So yeah, that affects a lot. You know, and it affects an artist, it affects the label, it affects a lot.
Right. So
artists don't understand.
hold on. So when you saying he stopped working at his hottest peak point, because
It's not about stop working. It's about
The conflict.
Anytime an artist start off a certain way, and then when things get to flowing and the motion everything get to moving, you know, you get into a groove, you get into that flow. It's almost like you're on the court. Now you're sinking every shot. You're sinking every shot. You're sinking them shots, right? All right. So now you're gonna change up. If you change up anything with that formula,
What's
it's
the
a
change
problem.
up?
Whatever the change up is, if it's a change up in the formula, it's gonna be a problem. So the point is you don't change the formula.
There you go.
You keep the formula the same. You let the formula keep working because you can't forget. We got timeouts. We got them breaks.
And that's what make
You know what I'm saying? When them breaks happen, that's when you go and talk about whatever you gotta be talking about. That's when you want to talk about that. That's when you go work that out. You work that out, but you do not stop the formula. You watch these professional sports, and it's so many people got their money in that motherfucking pot. Ain't nobody stopping that flow. You stop that flow, it's a problem.
Now what happens when the player gets
stop
into it
that
with the
flow.
coach though? I heard that you was in
That's
the
fine. Players get into it with coaches.
Exactly.
That
That's how-
always happens.
And then
But
G
guess
Herbo
what?
was a
You don't
better
stop
rapper.
the flow though. That's professionalism.
There you go.
That's a
Exactly.
different. It's
Keep
professionalism.
hooping. I agree.
You have professionalism.
Keep hooping.
You know what I'm saying? It's a business. This ain't about no fucking kumbaya. This ain't about no let's be buddies and we gotta be cool with every decision that be made and everything gotta be what you agree on or I agree. No.
Gotta hoop.
When you
I
sign something, you see who got the power and who don't got the power.
I agree.
And then,
Now where's the respect? Where's the respect of, you know what I'm saying? It's this thing called a proper chain of command. Where's the respect for the proper chain of command? That's to be respected. You know, and when you respect the proper chain of command, when you really respect the proper chain of command, you roll with that shit. Whatever it is, you figure it out later. You know that whoever up there is making a decision, and whatever decision they making, they know it's a lot
It's
of
to
people
work
involved.
out.
They know it's for a team. They know they moving a unit. They know they moving a motherfucking whole squadron. They ain't thinking selfishly. Now you may be thinking selfishly if you're thinking about the decision they're making. Like, why are you thinking like that? But you ain't thinking about what that man thinking about making a decision. That wear that hat and been wearing that hat.
Right,
for
so
a
what I'm
minute.
saying is,
You know what I'm
this
saying?
No Cap podcast. So was King Louie not respecting you or other people that was like I'm trying to get to the straight point of exactly what you're saying. So was he not respecting you or other?
It don't go into a
business?
respect or disrespect thing. It go into a thing. If you didn't catch what I was saying, of when you stop something, when you change something.
No matter what it is.
No matter what it is, it's about changing something. It takes a lot to get things moving. Stuff don't get moving. Like if you think about, you see the snowball effect. You take that little snowball and you roll it down that hill.
It
Get bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Now
all
when
the
that
time,
snowball,
though.
when that snowball, you got some ghetto snow. We talking about some ghetto.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It can be hot outside. The weather can change.
My point is, why would you get it going and then go try to do another snowball and another snowball and then expect to have them 2 snowballs and 3 snowballs in the built be as big as the one that started.
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
Can I
You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that.
Hey, Larro, let me show you.
Whatever gotta be said behind the scenes, it's said behind the scenes. That's where the business come into play at.
Right.
And you work those things out, and then you sit in the room and you sit down with the individuals that came up with the marketing plans and things of that nature. You come up with that and you announce those things too.
Larro, can I speak?
That's how it goes.
Larro, let me ask you.
Right? Because
real
real talk. Hold on, real talk. There's a lot of things that could be announced that didn't get announced.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't like I'm some guy that ain't from there. I'm from Iraq for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's not get it true. I'm from Iraq for real. I did everything out in this motherfucker. Straight and been top tier doing that shit. So there's a lot of stories that can come out of this motherfucker when they start telling all kind of stories of how somebody made somebody feel some kind of way. I don't take no pleasure in that. You know, I don't take no pleasure in doing some of the things I have to do to get to where I'm at.
Right.
I just understood that I subscribe to this shit and I gotta do this shit because where I'm at. That's it. And you go black. You know, I can go black. Like, you know what? I gotta subscribe to this shit, and I'm gonna do this shit to get my people up out this shit. And you know what your reason is. So, you know, that's a whole
Can I speak on that, bro?
That's real
Let's
shit
get DJ
right
L the flow because we got to stop talking over each other.
I'm gonna just keep it 1,000.
Hey, you like this guy?
Larro,
Everybody be gang banging on the show.
You still talking over him though. G, you was late.
I almost shut up.
Hold on, this nigga was late. He talking over everybody and you ain't even come with me no drink.
Hey, he dropping some gems.
I don't drink Hennessy, G.
You Paul Remy early. Paul
I don't know the law's business, but I feel qualified to speak because 2 or 3 of Louie's greatest records I did. You know what I'm saying? Like
Pioneer right here.
Like till I meet Selena, all that Drake shit, I did that.
Okay.
I
You
ain't
did that, bro.
You did too. This later.
You talking that shit?
and then I did. That's how we move.
Did you the Chicago record? Living down Chicago?
No, I ain't do that. Well, listen.
Lee did that.
Lee, right? Yeah.
RP legally, but the reality is this. Let's be real, bro.
L was split.
You gotta let him talk.
King Louie was the type of nigga, and
You gave it to
this
him
the
8
reality.
times.
King Louie
He don't like
is the
flowers.
greatest cautionary tale in the world. When you got the slot show love, you got arrogant, you let Crumps in them on. I'm not from Georgia City, I don't give a fuck. I'm from 79, I don't care.
Nah, G, you can't be that. Come on, you gotta
Listen,
be
I'ma
like.
say-
But he ain't saying nothing disrespectful.
saying,
He ain't
bro.
saying
I
nothing
ain't calling
disrespectful,
him out.
though.
Listen,
If he get disrespectful, we can tell him, but he ain't disrespectful.
I'm just being 1,000.
Facts are facts.
He had 2 different scenarios. You had a guy investing his hard-earned money into your career.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the business, so I'm not gonna speak on that. But what I do know is that you had Chief Keef, who was rocking with you. We all looked up to you. We all thought you was the antithesis of what we were doing. And I think ultimately, bro got arrogant, entitled, and that's why he in the position he in. You had niggas that do what you do better than you, G Herbo, better rapper.
Opinion, but I can.
I wouldn't say that.
It's opinion.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't
It's
gonna say
opinion.
that. I ain't
That's what
gonna
I'm
say
telling
that.
you.
You said you got buddy.
I'm gonna tell you why that's not an opinion. Because as we get older, the young people run it. So King Louie was in an older position than Herb. Then Herb was in an older position and was Polo.
Yeah.
The young people dictate who got the slot at the time.
Agreed.
It's not opinion. So the reality is that obviously King Louie inspired Herb, Herb inspired Polo G. That's how the succession goes. Mm-hmm. Louie felt, I'll be honest, I can't speak for how he felt. I know how I was dealing with him.
He had the right to. I will say that. Regardless of whatever going on, I will say he had the right to.
So what?
Yeah, he
He had the right to feel arrogant.
He felt arrogant, and I felt
to
He had the right to go through that phase.
Yeah, he
Because
did. He went through that.
Here go that music that's created a whole subgenre.
He created. He is the God, bro.
This shit
Came from nothing to
but a
something.
lot of
we created a
authors-
whole subgenre of hip hop called drill right now. It's drill UK, drill Bronx.
And we want to shout out Pac-Man.
No cap, there's no cap.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, he had the right to feel it. He had the
But
right to go through that phase.
But listen, let's be honest. Louie
Louie
was an elite MC, but I feel like at the end of the day, you know, the NBA keep going. They keep drafting niggas, and I feel like I'm gonna be honest, when he got this look in 16 with Drake, who was the biggest artist in the world, who was on stage, shout out to my nigga King Louie, shout him out. In my opinion, I feel like, you know, he didn't seize that moment correctly, and it hurt him.
I agree.
But I'm gonna say this, and I ain't never hung with King Louie a day in my fucking life, but
That's hit that door. That's my brother.
He going around. He got.
Oh, that's long.
No,
Let him know. Yeah, let him know go around.
He no. He just went out.
G, we don't care. He got no Louis hat on. Take his ass to the
My
back.
brother, that's a Dior hat. We gonna
That's a
put
Dior hat.
some respect on his name. That's my
Dior
brother.
hat.
That's a Dior hat to fucking me.
I'm sorry.
But look,
Stand out there with Dior hat to me.
But look, we got him.
Yeah,
He
he know
Gucci.
that. But look, y'all
Stand out there
can't.
to Dior hat to fucking me. We
But
put
look,
some respect on my mother.
You had the meat. Fact.
But Louie,
Hold on. The King talking
that's it.
now.
like King Day, man.
No, don't say it like that.
Louie up there.
He been calling me, bro.
Chicago
Oh,
King
wow.
Day. You hear
Oh,
me?
yeah, right.
But I'm saying this. I'm putting the deed, the car title, and the sack on Louis against Herb. I ain't gonna lie. And I fuck with Herb. Shorty nice. I'm not gonna lie about
I agree
that.
with you.
But I'm saying when you talking about motherfucking rap, real fucking music, both of them do the same thing. I ain't gonna lie.
Thing, Don.
Louis walk his ass down. That's
Don,
my
set
opinion.
the
And
verses,
hold on, I'm gonna keep
Don,
this
set
real.
the verses up, Don. Don, set the verses
Listen
up,
to this.
Don.
Listen to this, and this for the cameras. You hear me?
Don, suck the
Hold on. And this for the cameras.
I ain't got nothing to do with it. Bro. I just like Don King.
No, listen, I'm gonna give y'all some exclusive. Louie don't really even fuck with me because I fuck with Samson and Samson was dissing him. But I'm such a realist.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna keep this shit thorough. He'll walk her ass back.
It's about the culture.
Walk his ass back.
It's about the culture, right? It's about the culture, right?
Walk his ass back.
Don, it's about the culture, right?
Walk her little ass back.
Wait, listen. I'm not even saying this. I don't even need her baby or fuck Louie up, bro.
Wait, we talking rapping?
No, Bibby ain't gonna fuck him up. You tweaking that.
Hey, bro.
Bibby nice.
Hey, bro.
Fuck with him rap.
Hey, you know what? On my daddy grave, bro. Louie is an elite rapper. Lil Bibby would destroy King Louie.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let's do it. I'll put any money up on my niggas.
So you saying Bibby is elite? If you saying Louie elite,
What? Who the next is G Herbo? Hey, listen,
Chicago
let me explain
rap
something to you, bro.
verses,
Hey, bro, listen what I'm saying.
get some real
Just
rap
because
verses.
her being there
That's why
wasting
it's rap
time,
verses.
don't get it
no,
twisted.
her cold.
That's the God. I tolerate that nigga shit for a reason. That's the one of the best rappers. He just dumbing shit down.
As a matter of
Now,
fact-
why Louie's elite. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. Louie fake as fuck.
That don't got nothing to do with the rap.
They ain't got nothing to do with the rap.
I can't listen to your music if I can't believe it.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, but that's a personal. That's personal.
That's your personal opinion.
That's personal.
So y'all listen to people y'all don't believe and fuck with it?
We don't know them,
I don't
bro.
know them. I don't know ESCG.
Right.
But
We
he
don't
a
know
ESCG
rapper.
the fakest
He come
rapper.
from where I come from, so I
I'ma shut
fuck
up.
with ESCG.
I'm
Don,
gonna
put
shut
it
the
together,
fuck
Don.
up.
Put it
Hey,
together.
hey,
Don,
on
put
my
it
daddy
together.
grave, stop playing.
Don, put it
Louie is
together.
not realer than G Herbo, bro.
Don, put
How
it
can? That's your
Yeah,
opinion.
that's subjective.
You know what? Cool.
That's subjective.
That's your
I'll
opinion,
let y'all win
though.
that. I'll let
We
y'all
only
win.
talking rap because we don't.
I'm saying
know.
her can rap.
I'm gonna say this,
Her can rap.
And Time Money better than all of them.
I'm not putting nothing to do with the streets.
But Time Money be walking shit down.
Time Money better than everybody.
Time Money and Louie, I ain't gonna lie.
Man,
Time
That
Money
shit,
is better than everybody.
I ain't gonna lie, G.
I
That,
don't give a fuck. Time Money better than everybody.
whoever feeling better that night between Time Money and King Louie gonna win.
That's it.
Whoever really
King
was in
Louie,
shape.
hold on, wait.
Louie Cole.
King
G.
Louie is an elite MC.
Louie
Let
Cole.
me ask you a question.
Can't take. I don't care if Larro, they ain't fell out. You don't fuck with it. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't even fuck with Louie.
But he cold.
That nigga raw.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
And you
give
know
it
who
to him.
else don't get his
And
flowers?
anybody right
Hey,
here.
I'm gonna
You
finish, man.
know who else
When I
don't
fuck
get
with somebody,
that
I'm gonna
flowers?
fuck with
I'm
Don't
saying
put no
business,
blanket on me.
business side.
Don't put a blanket on me if I fuck with nobody. Like,
Bro,
I don't
okay,
fuck
so
with business.
I'm saying
I fuck
this.
with business. I don't get no fuck.
Go
I
ahead.
fuck
Go
with
ahead.
business. I fuck with business. I don't
Hold on,
get
let
no
him say
fuck
this
with it, but
again.
now I
Hold
fuck
on,
with business.
Hold on, let
You
him
gonna see it with a straight
How you
face.
say
And let's do
Louie
this for the
is
culture,
an
let's
elite
find out
rapper,
what's
then
going
you say
on.
Lil Fo name
Lil
he
Fo
had.
is an elite lyricist, bro.
He okay.
No, he
Nah,
ain't,
Hey,
bro.
let's bump him all so long. I ain't
Hey, bro. Lil
He
Fo-
nice. He
Lil
nice,
Fo
but
is
he
an
ain't making that
elite
music like
It's
lyricist.
a difference between making music and rapping.
I'd
Louie
rather listen
can
to his
rap
homie,
and he can make
Batman.
music,
Shorty
bro.
Batman.
Look,
I'd
I
rather
make
listen to
music.
him, man.
Bro, y'all gonna see it with a
Oh,
straight
Larro,
on.
Let the DJs at the
You
do
gonna
song
see it
for
with a
song.
straight
Shit, let
face
that shit
and
ride.
tell me
Let the
that
DJ go
Lil-
song for
that
song.
Lil
Y'all need to start
Fo
streaming that
is
shit
not
right
an
now.
elite
Going
level
song for song.
rapper.
So
It's my
find out who's
opinion,
best.
bro.
That's what needs to happen from
Now,
the
you
start.
always talking numbers.
You say elite.
No,
You be
Let's
talking
talk-
numbers.
we gonna
Hey, bro.
Hey, give me a bomb, Jay. Give
We
me a
talking about
bomb, Jay.
skill. Skill-wise,
Which one
Lil-
you want, cap or no cap?
I want a bomb. Boom.
Hey.
Give me the motherfucker. Let them stream both them motherfuckers.
Everybody
Boom,
we
stream
named.
both.
Hold on.
Stream them both. Let us know who's
Lil
that.
Fo is
Hold
an
on.
elite level.
Straight
that
up,
I'm
let's
not
go.
saying straight.
Boom.
We talking
Yeah.
about skill. We talking about 1v1. Ball.
I'm finna play some Lil Fo right now.
G,
No, no,
Pap-
little ass speaker.
Pap- no, wait. Happy.
Somebody take his phone right quick, G. That Android, we not listening
Young
to that,
Pappy,
bro.
elite level rapper, bro. Like y'all don't listen to rap.
No, he is.
Young Pappy, elite level rapper.
Elite is context. All they rap about is drill, killing. Fuck you talking about? That's not elite.
But
They good rappers.
fact.
They're good
I
rappers.
won't go on. I
Context.
imitate life, man. I imitate life.
Yeah,
So
but if your ass ain't going and doing shit but killing, then you not elite.
Okay,
No,
wait.
you got an artist that only understand
Hold
one
on, let him
thing,
talk.
only rapping about one topic.
That's your fault.
Wait a second. No, wait a second. If that artist gets some success,
That's your fault that you
wait
only
a
gonna
minute.
kill
You
it.
gonna let me finish,
Go
man?
ahead.
All right. If that artist gets some success, somewhere along that timeline of success, he gonna stop rapping about just killing and just doing dumb shit. You gonna see
Okay,
them
you know what?
rapping about
Let me tell you.
some shit like
I
that.
hear this.
They gotta happen.
I hear
Reality
this.
change.
That's
With
what-
that reality on the killing and gangbanging and dope, that's all you
This shit
seeing.
is
That's all the
ridiculous.
fuck you got to talk about.
That's a great point.
That's all art imitate life.
Guess what?
That's all you got to talk
Only
about.
like niggas like
No,
Jay-Z
one
and
time,
Jada
let's
Kiss
go.
doing that.
That's why we got a variety
can't lie
of
no
music.
more.
You go here when you want to hear people talk about
That's
that
a great
shit. You
point,
want to
though.
get a real
Okay.
reality check and find out what it is.
Oh, let me tell you, can I say
Go
this?
listen to him. You want to go find out what
Can I say
it is
this?
in Malibu and surfing and got
Can-
because your
Hey, bro,
surfboard is
hey, bro.
fucked up.
Oh,
Let
no.
in.
Let me say
You know
this.
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you why I get her the honor I give. her.
Eventually, that motherfucker that's
wait.
from the streets gonna start
You
rapping
heard,
about
got a
that
platinum
surfboard
plaque.
dope. That money kick in. I like to see that.
Hold on,
I love to see that.
hold on.
I love to see that.
Oh, let me
I
tell
mean,
you.
real
oh,
niggas
hey,
change.
hold on,
That's real
hold
bread.
on, Larro.
Elevate.
Let me give you the real reason why I give her this credit. Because let's talk about the drill era. That's a whole separate section. I think I know Louie was pretty
Young
good.
Chop
You know, bro, listen.
and
That's
Chief
not.
Keef.
Don't mention no producers
No,
right here.
I can talk about Young Chop and Def, right?
No producers, don't mention none.
Listen, the country sound like...
C-Sig, nobody.
C-Sig, my brother.
Don't mention him though.
No, listen.
And all the producers early on got
Look.
their flowers coming.
You was late.
Straight up,
Cool
all
down.
get their flowers.
Big bro.
I was
No,
late, but I ain't gonna be
see,
late giving their flowers. They gotta wait till they dead.
Oh, wait.
God damn, they gotta wait till they dead.
Wait.
Hold on, let me talk.
Hey,
Let me
wait.
talk. We
Wait,
gotta talk.
C-Sig, my
You
brother.
some bad shit, but
Don't let
that ain't
Dave
take nobody
take
back,
no
man.
That's
Don't let
Larro.
they take our shot. Finish what you talking about. No, we want
Y'all go there
to
to fucking Draco with a drum.
C-Sig is my brother.
G, Larro won't
I'm
stop.
gonna hit some air.
C-Sig is
Tripping,
my
man. I don't
brother,
want to spray
mentor.
room, man.
But the country sound, the world sound like me. That's just facts.
Okay.
So, that's what
Off what record is the world sounding
No,
like?
we
this?
was just
Tell
on
us that.
drill. You
Hold
let Dave
on.
throw you off. No.
Hold on. I want to know what record
You
did people.
I'll go.
switch on
Gang
people
away.
on block when you gave
They
me
copy
the-
gang
Why you
way.
hit the-
Stop.
Yeah, you want to go.
He saw it too. Yeah.
Gangway, and
You know
that's
what
how
he
we
did? He put a switch on
move,
the
change
shit.
hip hop.
Gangway put her
Kill
back.
shit too.
Hey, Gangway, my shit.
I know. That's why you in.
Yeah.
Listen what I'm telling you. Listen.
That's why you in.
Listen. No, I'm gonna tell you why. Oh wait. I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, me and her. That's my brother. I hate that nigga. He hate me. That's my
That's what
brother.
brothers do.
Oh,
But
her.
listen. Stop. I'm gonna
Tell us why y'all hate each other. Go ahead.
No, they brothers. That's
We
the
brother. That's what we do.
Real
No,
talk, all
I
this
don't
shit
hate
close
you
to
though.
shit.
let's
I
stop.
don't hate you.
Let's.
I ain't never gonna hate you.
Let's
He
put
don't
it.
mean hate like.
No, we
I don't-
that's
I
my
don't
brother.
think he literally mean it though.
No, we don't. I don't have a beef
You
with
right.
him.
Right.
What I'm saying is, this is what you like. This is why you got to give. Listen,
Some of my brothers keep. Yes, like.
I be pissed off at my brother, but never leave.
we got to get her. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna get her that spot.
He on the fucking wall. I put
Listen.
him up there.
No, let me tell you why. Because what Herb did that nobody did. We got to talk about what niggas did. And before them, it
The
wasn't.
same shit.
You sound goofy as hell saying some shit like that.
Tell us
What
what
did
Herb
he
did
do?
then.
Tell
Listen,
us. What did he do?
What Herb did
Don King, set the match.
in the drip.
What did he do?
They need blood, set the match up.
Let him tell
Because
us
Lil
what Herb-
that's better than her.
Let him
I'm
tell us
saying
what Herb
let's
did
go.
though.
Go
Let him
ahead.
tell us what Herb
No,
did.
in the drill.
We need multiple gloves. We gotta
Listen,
He like that.
in the
Look, he like that. He ain't got nothing to say.
No,
I'm
Herb
gonna be Don
got nothing to say.
King. I'm gonna take it back. I'm
Let's
gonna be
let
Don
him
King.
say.
Don King
Come
don't
on.
box.
Let me
man.
ask
I
you.
just speak
King.
facts.
2022, man. Herb
Get in the ring,
Cole.
gang.
man.
Herb Cole. Herb Cole.
No,
I wasn't
no,
on Herb at first,
No,
though.
no, beyond him being famous, let's talk about what the boy actually did.
Okay, tell him.
He is the equivalent to Stephen Curry to me.
Come on.
Let me take a shot, because that
Hold
shit
on,
ain't
who's
true.
Hold on.
Herb is.
Let him go. L, you gotta keep talking. Don't give him no break.
I don't talk over
Go
niggas.
ahead.
I'm like,
Okay,
fair
that's game.
what I did is,
People, niggas don't talk when Farrakhan speaks.
That's why he said
his point though.
Go ahead.
No,
You get mad now?
what-
Yeah, I want to hear his
All right, be
Listen.
quiet. He mad.
Listen, let's be real.
Folks mad. Come on.
He's Steph Curry. Steph
No, go
Curry
ahead.
takes the
Steph
NBA.
Curry.
Got everybody shooting threes.
All right, come on.
What the fuck do Herb got everybody
Hey,
doing?
this
Right.
the new drink champ.
Hold on, no, what do Herb got everybody doing? Steph Curry got 7-footer shooting threes. He got referees shooting threes. What do G Herbo got the whole industry doing?
Listen,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Nobody say shit.
Let's put this in the context, bro.
Come on, y'all.
When Chief Keef came out, Chief Keef made everybody scared. It made the whole industry.
Everybody do dreads.
Listen, bro. You're right. It influenced the whole business. When I was back in Carville, VP, all my homies back here, I saw that. I said, man, we got to find something different in the segment. When I heard Herb, he was the Nas of the segment. He brought lyricism to drill music.
Okay.
Just like Stephen Curry popularized the three. Herb can make whatever dumbass music he making now, but at that moment, He was the most lyrical person in the segment. It made lyricism important to Dirk. It made lyricism important to niggas that looking up to him like Polo G.
Dirk don't agree with that, but I
Bro,
don't.
Dirk
Go
will
ahead.
agree.
Hold on.
A lot of people don't agree with that, but go ahead.
Cause Curry got all them Ye shooting threes.
A lot of people
Dude,
don't
let
agree.
him talk.
A lot of people
Let
don't
him
agree
talk.
with this,
Go
but
ahead.
let it get out.
Let him talk. I'm sorry, I apologize.
We can't include Louie in the drill era.
No, we can't.
What
No,
I'm
how can you
saying
say
is-
drill without
can't you-
Louie?
Why you say
Bibby,
that?
listen, Bibby,
How can you say
listen.
drill without
No,
King
I'm just
fucking
saying
L?
the kids, like they all King Louie, they
They
listen
children,
to
yeah, they children
Exactly.
of the
So
food.
what I'm saying is,
You got the flow.
when I'm at them young kids, the first person to say, okay, I'm gonna take this and take it to the next level, it wasn't even Bibby, it was Herb. That's why he's legendary. Now, whatever he did to acclimate to the rest of the country, that's cool. You ask any kid that's in a position of command right now, the person who invented and innovated the lyricism, whatever level of song, into rap music in this genre was Herb.
I don't agree with that.
No,
I don't
I'm
either.
doing Rick Ross.
I'm gonna say, hold on,
I'm walking off. I'm walking off, man.
No,
You
go
said
ahead,
anything, because honestly, Montana is 600 if 300 if you want to say. I'm not saying no
Herb
Herb.
came with a different style.
I'm walking off.
Like you not doing you ain't giving no justice.
I
Herb came with
I
a
ain't
different
listening to
style.
that.
Herb style is different.
He said
Herb
anything.
style
Hey,
came
Montana
different.
said
It's
something.
Herb's style. It's Herb's style.
wait.
Herb added style to hip hop.
You gonna say, hold on, wait.
I agree.
You gonna say it and
But
tell
he ain't
me.
Steph Curry.
Man, somebody told me a while ago when Keith came out, certain shit happened in hip hop that just
Bro,
happened in
you
hip
gonna
hop.
sit here and
Herb style
tell
in
me
hip hop.
that
You ain't no question
Montana
that's
300 has more of an impact than Herb, bro?
No.
Hold on, yeah, ain't
Dave
that?
said that it ran off.
Every shot, bro.
Dave said that it ran off,
Dave,
nigga.
we gonna let him come back.
Nigga, Dave said that it ran off, nigga. Don't
Hey, he ran off. Let him come back.
Dave said that it ran off, nigga.
Yeah, he did. He
Dave,
did.
come back.
Bro, listen to what I'm
did.
telling you.
Dave, come back, get
Bro,
your motherfucking mouth shot, man.
Listen.
Come get your mouth shot,
finna
Jay. You
take
just
my
said
shorty
some bullshit.
credit.
Yeah. Hit the
He
button, Dave.
He rapped on the Jada Kids beat. So I fuck with him.
Bro, G Herbo
He rapped on Jada
is
Kids
the
beat.
definition of young lyricism in
He is.
that segment.
not Steph
In
Curry.
that
I
segment.
believe that, like,
I agree
Bro,
with that.
y'all,
when I used to ask hold on.
bro, he made everybody feel like lyricism is important.
Hell,
What you saying?
when I used to ask when I used to listen to Dirk and Herbo, I'd be like,
And they got 300 now. That shit wasn't no lyricism.
I'm like,
They came with style.
That nigga was, but look, hold on.
Lil Reese can't rap to save his life, bro. Come on.
My son used to be like,
Reese got better.
no, the kids, we really fuck with Herbo. They like, y'all listen to that Dirk
Bro,
shit.
Herb-
All the kids used to
Herb
like,
brought
I'm
that-
fucking with Herbo.
Okay, so
I ain't
who
gonna
y'all
lie.
think is Dirk or Herb?
No,
It's
wait,
reference.
no, wait.
Is it really just
No,
Herb
wait,
or
no,
Dirk?
wait, no. I'm gonna tell you the real.
Dirk
I think Dirk
Dirk
better
better
than
than
you.
Dirk,
Dirk better than music.
Dirk got that right
Wait,
now.
let's have a let's not have an opinion. Let's have a
Dirk
real.
making better. Dirk making.
Let's have a real
I agree.
conversation.
Real song,
Stop.
but he
Let's
got
have
a
a
lot
real
going on.
conversation.
Yeah.
I worked on Dirk album and I worked on
Real
her
songs.
album, bro.
Okay.
Listen, man,
Okay.
I'm talking the real. I worked with the guys on their primary
I work with
project.
all of them too.
Exactly. Listen, Dirk has mastered what Herb has done. He's lyrical now. Herb has not mastered the melody, so Dirk is
So
better
Dirk is lyrical with song making.
because he has more than He has more dimensions to his game. Look at it like basketball players. If I could shoot the three and dunk, I'm superior to a nigga that's just nice with threes.
I get
Now Herb is improving. Well, Herb has not mastered melody. You know who bumped him? Polo G. Polo G has the lyricism of Herb with the
He just like her with the melody.
melody,
I
which
get
is
it.
why
I
he's
agree.
selling fucking records.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are the best, but cool.
You can't replace
but
Herb,
Herb is
though.
stamped
You cannot
because
replace
Herb
Herb.
is a legend. 'cause
But
he
not
Polo,
worked
hey,
for him.
Polo is her. You could.
I got.
I get
It's
it.
Polo, I
basketball,
got what
G.
Polo G talented.
He
Got
her.
that.
With
No, but
with
you're
the
not gonna
melody.
replace a Herb. Herb came with a whole nother style.
Bro, how you gonna?
I'm not gonna replace a Herb. I'm a hip hop
No, he
nigga.
did.
I'm a hip hop nigga. You cannot. Herb came with a whole
Wear
nother
my
style.
Now watch this.
Herb made his fucking beats come to life.
let's
Now
get-
why he talking shit?
let's
Herb
get-
made
let's-
his fucking beats come to life.
let's-
Herb, they made
You
the beats
changed
come to
clothes?
life.
Yeah.
They was rapping over on them nigga.
Hey, no, wait.
He pissed me
He
off.
changed clothes. He came back.
Wait,
Hold on, who got on
let's
that?
give King Von
You
his
finna
flowers.
give him GDM
King,
fifth
hold
ball
on,
round.
Hold on.
Gangbang
Silence
shit.
when we giving out flowers.
Give him
Hey,
6 and fifth ball
Larro.
round.
Silence when we giving out flowers. He giving out flowers.
You right.
Let's get King Von his flowers because
Yeah, hell yeah.
what King Von did was bring. Okay, I'm BD. That's popular.
You BD?
I'm not
So
nothing.
you saying Bandz?
I want to hear this.
King Von said, I'm the whole world BD, goddamn. Look, he said I'm BD, which is popular. Listen, and then he brought lyricism to their crew because Herb made it important. And then
King Von and lyricist?
I want to hear the best.
Bro.
I'm gonna tell you the best.
Don't go off track.
R.I.P. Von,
No.
the best thing he brought.
We're
he
talking
raised life
about,
back into dreams.
listen,
When
we're
everybody
not
thought it
talking
was
about,
fat and dad.
we're talking about relative to your crew.
He brought storytelling.
That's
lyricism.
lyricism.
I'm saying he brought storytelling.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They don't call it story. They don't call it lyricism.
But they don't know. I'm just saying, he had an image. He was cool. He was loyal. He was from a legendary block. It worked. It worked. And I'm telling you, bro, that shit literally helped Dirk in tremendous ways because them together was great.
Yes, it
They
was.
both, like, in my opinion, King Von would have been bigger than everybody because he gave you the best shit you liked about Lil Reese.
I mean, that's
He
true.
was from the hood that chick he was from. He had a look that was comparable to anybody. And he could rap just as good as anybody. King Von was a great artist, and it's sad that he was
I went
at
through Von. I went through Von shit early on, and that's how it was brought to me. That Von was gonna be the
next
biggest.
biggest.
Vaughn was raw. He was raw and he was different. He
I sat down
was
and met with
himself.
him. You know, it's a whole.
Did you agree when you heard it?
It's like I'm
He was gonna be
in
bigger
tune
than
with family with
Dirk.
him.
Period.
I'm saying when you heard it, you
I
before he popped.
haven't even. When I got up on Vaughn, I hadn't even heard his music. I'm like in tune through family. You know what I'm saying? They get deep. That's a whole other story. They go into how I'm in tune with. I'm in motherfuckers' DNA for real. So I'm in tune through family. So it was a call for me to get Silk from Ada Park, and it goes deep. So I had to go. They hit me up, like go through the paperwork and see what's going on. So as I'm going through it, then they like sending me the music, like check the music out, what you think. And as I'm checking the music out, I'm hearing what everybody say. Of course, through family, everybody say, man, he gonna be bigger than everybody say that. So I'm like, man, hold on.
Then Von was from two different hoods. He's from
You were
Cuba.
unbiased when that stepped in.
Definitely know about. I made sure everything was straight. I did what I do.
Hey, Larro.
And what I do, I'm on the back. Like there's no cap in the back. And on the back side of it, I'm a monster. I'm gonna go through that paperwork. I'm like your attorney. I'm gonna go through everything. I'm gonna read everything line by line. I'm gonna make a motherfucking read. I'm gonna do all that shit. Them flags gonna be on the side of that contract with shit highlighted, shit crossed out with a signature. Like, man, change all that shit. I'm gonna put notes and shit. All that shit. I change contracts like a motherfucker. If you want to hear some shit, that's what my name is in the history, in the behind the scene. I'm gonna go through a contract, tooth and nail. I'm gonna change that motherfucker. A contract ain't shit but an agreement.
Yeah.
I see you going back and forth, all day long. But why niggas scared to go back and forth with them attorneys? Why niggas scared to go back and forth with that paperwork? They go back and forth verbally all day long. Something written ain't nothing but something verbally that's been put on paper. I'm gonna go back and forth with that shit all day long.
My thing simple. I make shit simple, life simple. If it's more than one page with me, I don't care what it is. It's a problem. If it's more than one page, why is you bringing me a 30?
You gotta expand your mind in, man.
No,
Bro, you tweaking, bro.
everything
You gotta expand your mind. You ever bought a house?
I ain't never bought a house.
That's why.
But if I buy a house, fuck what you need to tell me. You ain't gonna tell me to take
contract.
Now listen. You know you missing my point. You missing my point.
You can't make pages on content.
You missing my point.
I give you a Bible for the damn
50
property.
fucking pages to buy the house. What you missing?
Yeah.
No, the fuck you don't
Because
need
he gonna
that.
go buy the house.
It's a lot of things.
I ain't gonna buy it. Why you need me 50 pages worth of
Borrow money from somebody. You borrow money. If you borrow money, you got a piece of land.
If I got the money.
If it take 50 pages to make sure don't nobody say shit else to me after I sign them bitches, I'm signing 50
No,
pages.
look,
Give me 100. I'm gonna sign 100 pages. But after I sign this shit, don't say shit to me. Leave me alone. And I'm ready to arm up and do whatever I gotta do. Because I signed 100 pages for this shit.
Look, that's
I read everything. I
Guess
signed
what
100.
with me?
Make sure
If you
everything's
can't
right.
tell me what you need to tell me with one page, I don't need to talk about it. Simple as that.
Things get more.
You got
it get
terms and
deeper than
agreements.
that.
You got the
It get
sale.
deeper than
Look,
that.
a lot of people don't even read the shit. I read. Look, this is what I'm trying to tell you.
You understand the
I read the
description of a
terms and
property?
all.
The
You
description
feel
of
me?
a
I read
property.
all that.
You
The
can't
description
read
of a
that
property
only on
change.
one page.
That's what the fuck make me want one page, because I read it all and I'll be like, all this shit is useless. You do that cell phone
You gotta
shit,
pay a
they give you that
attorney. Leave it
long
alone.
ass
You
shit.
you gotta pay a
terms and
attorney.
conditions.
You gotta pay a attorney. You ain't got a choice
The
but to pay
masses
a attorney.
don't read terms and conditions. I do. When you buy a fucking cell phone, they give you terms and conditions so fucking long. I read this shit and I be like, the fuck is all this?
Hey, bro.
That's my point.
I'll be honest with you.
You're not wrong for reading
Listen,
this shit.
this is what I'm saying.
I'm on one page or it's a trick.
We
to me.
It's bigger than that.
See, you got 50-page contracts, so you have to respect that. I don't write 50-page contracts.
Not with no recording contract.
I'm saying I don't know what I'm saying. Period.
Mortgage contracts.
Do you got one-page
Mortgage
contracts?
deals are
Do you
50
give out one-page contracts? So you're not going to agree?
If you give out a one-page contract, it's like call it like a memorandum. It's like
a
memorandum. It's to be continued, basically. It's like we agree upon this right now.
Yeah, that's
to agree upon this later.
That's better than
the one-page contract.
A 7-album deal,
all
bro.
the one-page contract gonna be is that we gonna sit down and talk about this other shit.
That's
later.
Cause guess what happened? Guess what happened? You signed 7 years. That's how we signed 7 years. You crying for 6 of them. And guess what?
You don't know what it's gonna be in there.
The paper gangster. You know what? They call the paper gangsters run shit with contracts, bro.
If you're not reading it, how you gonna say what the fuck in it?
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You don't know what's in it.
I don't want to read it if it's one.
But you don't know what's in it.
You don't. That's why I said you're not wrong.
Because really, that shit should be
But
simple.
as long as one page,
We gonna pay your
How
loan or
many
not?
good contracts was over what you say, 7 pages?
Yeah.
Over one page?
Let's
Okay,
because
Google
I
to
wanna
see
talk
how
about
many great contracts
His new shit.
that fucking forged America was over one page.
The fucking
A lot of them.
Yeah, I mean the
But if
Constitution.
it was up to you, we
Listen,
all be fucked.
the Constitution. No, let me tell you why. Constitution was wrote in fucking 1700s, my nigga.
How many pages was it?
It's so many pages we still live by in
That's cap.
2022.
More than one
bro.
page.
We still live by the 2022.
The Constitution.
We still live by the Constitution. That motherfucker was signed with a feather. Fuck you talking about? A feather and ink, nigga. Times have changed. We still live by it. Fuck y'all talking about?
What they do to the Constitution though?
They still live by it.
They amend shit though.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Yes,
White
they do.
people still.
Yes, they do.
All right,
Hey,
go
man,
on
we having
there.
a-
Pick up the
Shit change. You
motherfucking.
think shit don't change? You think shit that shit change?
No, it don't,
Yes,
bro.
it does.
All right, look, man, we fuck this. We finna close this out. I'm tired of everybody on this motherfucker.
Been a G on the G, I'm with nothing but G's. A G for the motherfucker boot. New bankroll can't fit in my jeans. Big HK nigga, look how it bling. Reach for my shit, nigga, look at that beam. Ain't new in the car when I'm letting it ring. Them choppers be blowing and kicking like 2 feet. Bullets flipping your new Jeep. Making paper, got lines on the white like it's loose leaf. Back since Diddy had loose leaf. Fuck nigga, no cap. Get back, little nigga. Smoke thinking that shit rap. Blew a lot of money.